if
What the
anybody
title
dares.
say?
It
Chocolate.
says, "Who is a puppet and who is the master?"
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Thank you, thank
Go
you.
with the shits.
Yes, I am. I'm with the shits.
It's
So,
definitely it don't even give bait and switch.
not at all, baby.
No, I would never know.
No lies detected. I told you the Suno. Look,
You
I
told
said,
me what?
look.
The what?
Remember Suno? Remember I told you
Oh
about this
yeah.
thing, Suno? And we can make all kind of music. We gotta do it. We gotta do a live on that. We could just pull that shit up. I
Suno.
will show you how we just make music like with any and everything. It's
Suno was the
wild.
shit.
That toothbrush song is the bop. Where
I
is my
had a
toothbrush
double
song? I need to
damn good
play
time.
that. I gotta play my toothbrush song.
Your
I
what?
am oh hey, have you ever seen the movie the thing on Netflix? Um Love, Death and Robots? Have you ever
It's
seen
like a
that?
whole bunch of little shorts.
Right, animated in different
Yes, I
ways.
think that I fucks with it.
Me too. I just caught up. I'm on the second season now. I
I
love
see. You
it.
know, I don't have TV at home, so I saw it like when I was at somebody else's house. So I haven't seen it a long ass time.
Wow, wow, wow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, listen, you could get look. Ain't this cool? We got it now. We
Who
can
do?
put the I tried it. I'm trying it out. The what you call that shit? The comments. You can see the comments on screen now.
Oh, okay, I still got to learn. I was gonna say Stream Dream, Stream Yard.
What is Stream Jank? What is that?
Girl,
What's that?
that's some
Oh,
shit
I
on
love
a whole
it.
nother
I
app.
love it. Hold on, I'm gonna change the background real quick because we ain't
Have fun.
talking
I'm
about
scrolling. I'm going.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. It's gonna show you next. Oh no, it just goes black. I like that because I'm black by culture.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tonight,
Shit.
ladies and gentlemen, hold on first. I can't even say nothing yet. This gonna get cut out the video, so don't worry about this. Let's see. This the blue. This the premium. This the
This the
Patreon
biggest.
account.
This
This
the
the
behind the
Patreon. That's
scenes.
what we need.
Behind the
That's what
scenes.
we need to do. The
Because I'll watch those
Patreon.
probably before I watch anything.
Right. That's it. I can't believe I forgot. We got to do it. The Patreon. People are paid to hear the wild shit I want to say. I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna tell
The
you that right
blues.
now.
Go listen to the blues.
Let's go. Let's get them tapes. Anyway, so I
Maybe.
have. If anybody don't know, I am a hip hop head, R&B head, old school 70s musical type of person. And I followed it really closely because I thought I wanted to be in that industry. And I saw even from that level, the the garage band level is some bullshit. Girl, that's the five heartbeat story. I gotta tell you that. You okay, hold on. Let me get this.
I ain't got time.
Don't look
Look,
at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Oh my gosh, who was that?
that's
That's
me.
you.
Yeah. That's them 300.
No, I'm saying your face. You look like my sister.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
need
That's
this to
crazy.
stop. I'm gonna need this to stop.
Yeah. Her people might be my people.
Be
We
careful, it
can
ain't your cousin. You'll have waterhead babies. That's what my
baby,
grandma used to say.
it's
Why
a
would you
couple of
tell
them.
people that?
It
That
might
the
already
baby
be a
got a
couple of them out there.
head. It is waterhead people that live their life well. I'm just saying, why would you? Why my
Oh, wait, I
grandmother was
got you.
mean. No, she was saying she told my mother don't bring her no ugly kids. You still look good.
Thank you, but this was heavy. Look at my
I
ankles. Yeah.
mean, I see. Oh yeah, they is leaning. You got flat feet. I do too.
Them square Flintstone kids.
And
We gonna
nobody
pick up the
told us,
car and run with it.
right? Nobody told us that jellies was gonna make our feet stink. And standing on them thin ass thongs Why? Why? Why do
You
we
know what
do
used
these
to be
things?
my favorite shoes? Them little rice patty slippers you could get from the hair store.
Oh my God. Yes, I remember getting that. That was when all we had
I had them
the
rice patty slippers in
demographic.
every color.
You and my grandmother.
Ha!
Them little shoes that you buy from at the hair store, they be
Look like a
having.
little fishnet across the top.
Let me
You
you
know
make
them
me think
rice
of.
patty slippers.
I know what you're talking about because that was
Them
the
Kung Fu
same.
Pandas.
And then they don't even be nobody's size. Whose feet are these? They don't
Whatever
have a
size you
they don't
grab.
have a large, they don't have a small. It's just
Here's the thing. You know why I think that's unfair? Because
mm,
in some parts of where that culture is from, like they bind their feet. So,
right.
like,
There are
how you out
people
here making shoes for people with half a foot?
they don't
That's
have
like
half a
all
foot.
black people having Kunta Kinte size
That's what,
size shoes.
but that's what they wanted though.
Right, but that's not what we want.
No, I think
So run them
we need to
shoes a little thicker. We not
first
out
off.
here walking on wood bricks, not on purpose.
Right. Like you want me to get out here on the little Japanese joint do with the I'ma fall.
Memoir of a Geisha. You better take me in these
Don't
flats,
talk about
nice
my movie.
patty slippers.
Girl, I love that movie. That's my cousin. That's my cousin's daughter. She looked just like her. When she was growing up, we used to say that that was her. She was Asian. Cause
Oh
we
wow.
do. My sister got it. I think it comes from my grandfather's side. We have my grandfather looks like that Indian man that was crying. You know what I'm saying? Not Indian, I apologize. Native American person at the time. They called that smoke cigar man. They would have him with the
Singing
feather.
Bowl?
Yeah, like they carve
Singing
him out of
Bowl song.
wood.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
My,
yeah, yeah.
my grandfather looked just like that.
Oh wow. That's gorgeous.
My I'm telling you, my grandfather had a schnoz. I would have had a fist out this joint.
My kid,
My nose, my motherfucking nose would have. If any of that would have kept going,
mind you,
my
you just seen
nose.
my daughter, right? So I'm riding in the car with my kids one
Don't you
day.
do that to that baby. Don't
Listen,
you
and they
do it.
talking about how they about their glow up game. So I'm
Oh
like, your
my
glow up game, y'all
god.
always been great. Da-da-da-da-da.
No,
You know,
that's
they
not
had
what
their
they
awkward
say.
years.
Yeah.
And so they was like, no, we used to get teased. And I said, about what?
Oh
And it
my
was
god.
like one of the things was about our nose. And I said, your nose.
Oh
What's wrong with
no.
y'all nose? Y'all got nose.
Oh no, don't talk about the baby. No. Now that's
I
wrong.
said, y'all
That's not her
got
fault.
nose like me. What's wrong with it? No, because they be saying it's fat and it's white. Now my kid, now I'm offended while they going down the list of why my nose ain't right.
How about something that is so ridiculous? I had a man tell me that was in my presence that my nose was so small and that his his piece hole had a bigger hole than my nose hole. Why would you put those together?
Were you making plans, my guy?
I mean, cause I was like, what you trying to do?
This be 10.
Why would you say stop talking? Just
Anyway, the reason
yeah.
why we're here,
I'm sorry, brought up that memory. I apologize. Continue on.
and now all this about the reason why we are here, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, yes. Let us talk to
because we
you
will babble, and that's
all day. Yeah, sounds like we got it. We just need to cut. I told my sister the same thing. Just cut the radio on. There you go.
just unplug it.
AI will edit it for us. We will be rich. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that I have invited you all here is because I got to get it out. I got to talk about it. Politics and P Diddy got my mind everywhere. The reason it does is because he ran that whole enterprise like the mob.
Ain't that where
Cause
he came from, though? His
hold on,
daddy.
this is what's so great, right? However, we are going to go through a timeline of events And I find it interesting, and shout out to all my brothers out here on this little chocolate YouTube. But I see you want to talk about Meg Thee Stallion, but you don't want to talk about P Diddy. All right, we all know because it's an epidemic. It's gone on for too long where we have allowed for, in certain instances, let me just say that because I will never victim blame. What I'm saying is, us as a social construct, it is backwards. We're taught to trust people on face value and not trust your intuition,
Mm-hmm.
especially women. Oh, give him a chance, girl. Now she on ID. We talk about red flags and what you shoulda, coulda, woulda done, and this is how it really go. And this case is more for me about the construction of it all.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that these men conspired to create a system where they could take advantage of. Let me go ahead and get my advisory up first. I'm gonna pause right there. Cause yeah, if this kind of conversation make you squeamish, I suggest you go down the street. I can't help you today. I'm so sorry. And please don't be offended, my chocolate earth people. You know I talk about a little bit of everything. Um, Hold on real quick, y'all. Dang, where is my advisory? I'm just gonna make one up right now. Was it this one? Girl, I got too many accounts. We got to stop.
Can you
I'm gonna have
change
to
the
get it in.
banner to do it?
Do I what? Can I change what?
The banner to do it to say
Yeah,
whatever, and
yeah, I
then
can change the
it's going
banner.
across the bottom the
Oh
whole
yeah, yeah, I
time,
can put
and
right.
then
Let me do
change
that.
your. See how I got that
That's
little white
great.
bubble? Change your white bubble to your hat to your cash tag, and then
Oh,
make the
I
banner.
got you. I got you.
And then
Okay,
make the
so
banner the advisory so it's running the whole time you talking.
got you. I like that idea. Thank you. Let me see here. We're gonna edit this first. You said put this. Hold on. Tommy, I ain't saying nothing bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's my sister. Sorry, y'all. Okay, anyway. Look, well, I don't know what you want me to do. They ain't nobody
Mhm.
coming to get us. Oh Lord, they gonna dox you. Well, hey, shoot, you can cuss a kid out and raise money. You know, cause that's cool here in this country of the land of the free. I'm like, oh, okay. Let us know how you really feel.
That part.
And that's another thing too. I spelled this wrong. I don't know how to spell chocolate again. Okay, hold on. I was doing phonetics. Anyway, what I don't understand is why men shy away from talking about this. I'm not saying that dudes have to come out every time, all the time, but when it comes to these kind of cases, when it involves abuse of any type, we tend to we tend to pull away. And I'm that's why I said I got to talk about this because this is more than just, oh, some girl was jilted and this was some love affair, and now, um, you know, she ain't this, she ain't that. And then I'm gonna change this here. I think mine is what is down here.
Your
Yeah, yeah,
banner.
mine is down here. Yeah, let me hide it real quick. Roscoe, get your ass up. Hi, I'm sorry if you heard that. I love my dog.
Hmm.
They gonna come back with this one. Watch, somebody gonna find it. We saw you, chocolate,
Yelling at the
yelling at your dog, and I'ma say you can kiss my whole entire pumpkin. Ha! There you go.
and telling me
Oh,
only understands when you speak in bitch. That's all.
we are going to listen to a couple of videos I found. But like I said, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and put this advisory in there, please. Ooh, I'm gonna do it like the show. Advise. What is that? Advise. No, like the movie.
Hmm.
What is that rating? Please be. I don't know.
Um, is it adult content or adult subject matter or something like
Got
that?
you. I like that. Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
just
You
gonna
can
put
probably Google it, copy
PG.
and paste it.
Girl, I'm typing it as we speak. Cause it'd be easier than me going somewhere. That take more time. What's up? Yeah, thank you for coming through. Thank you. I know you're a hardworking man. That's my boy. That's my boy. Be okay, adult. Okay, let me see. Ooh, girl, if I had said enter to what this looks like right now, I just gonna get off live. It would just be wrong because
Type it
letters
in
is missing.
ChatGPT.
It's not funny. Okay. All right. There we go. Mm, okay. I'm just gonna put this on save right now. And I'm gonna put it on the ticker. Tell me if this makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna put
Content,
conversation in it now. Yeah, content. Yeah,
content,
there.
content will contain, does contain whatever.
Please advise. Okay. Content.
Or you could put it in the beginning, content warning.
I like it. No, we got it. Please be advised. Content is. Oh, will
Content will
this?
contain.
Yeah, content. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened here. Hold on. Oh, okay, okay. Who I got scared. Boom, we here. We good. We good. All right, let me do this here. Oh, thank you. I be watching y'all. I be watching in the clouds. I be there. Believe me, I will always support. Always. Thank you. Okay, so the reason I wanted to have this conversation is Kanye West testified today in court. Now, you do not, we know that they're just the pictures, but it is what he has said that has opened a can of worms. Now, for me, the interesting part is now it has been said in the court of law. Kanye is no dummy. And when we were talking about that earlier, do you remember Empire? You know the
Mm-hmm.
show Empire, and the young man's name is Brashear. You heard about him? What he overnight?
Mm-hmm.
So then, and the reason I say this is we all go, oh, that's an incident over there, that's an incident over there, da 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 da. But human beings can be very strategic. They can also be secretive. They can also be diabolical. Like, why are we pretending like this? This is why it took so long for that. They've been looking at this man. They've been looking at him. And now Kanye West kicked off by bringing up um Clive Davis. Is it Clyde Davis or Clyde? I
Right.
think
Yeah.
that's it. Clive Davis is the reason Bad Boy exists. Now that's that connection because he didn't have no money. Biggie was gone. Well, no, 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 no. Was it before or after? I can't remember, but in between there, at one point in time, Clyde gave him some money to start Bad Boy. And now here's an iconic era of music, which was saddled with rumors already. And I told my brother, I said, people crack on folks. They be like, you was raised in the hood or you hang around hood people, but you will learn the truth about the vibration of what's happening. If you even if you got your toe dipped, and maybe that's my experience where people have come up and told me some stuff that, well, why would you tell me this? Like, hmm. To listen to Kanye, I can be objective to the fact that he was a witness today, or not today, but when he sat down, and he said that Puffy was guilty, that Puffy was a monster, but he was just a puppet using a network that was already built. Now, also during this case, Meek Mill has come up again, and so has Will Smith. People thought Jaguar White was lying, but she wasn't. And the reason I believed her early on was because this woman was a songstress. That girl had, like, and they got rid of her. And they made it seem like it was about her pregnancy. She saw too much and knew too much. Now, I'm noticing a pattern during this case, though. There are several women who also have been disappeared as well. So no one's safe, not even children. The reason it kind of, yeah, it triggered for me was we grew up idolizing these people. We know that human beings created this, create the industry and make it bigger than life to get other people involved. Hollywood, that was the 1950s. They was arresting people of Jewish descent, and then the line is, oh well, they all control media and all that. They took it over because that's where they allowed them to take over. They had enough push. It's just like us. If we have enough push, we can take our culture over. The disgrace of it all, I think. I don't care if you have an alternative lifestyle. I don't care if you gay. I don't care about that part of it. That is sexual orientation. This is coercion and um no consent events to children. And the last part I'll say before we kind of deep dive a little, because I want you guys to hear it yourself. Now, it is from Inner City Press. So they are just reading to us exactly what he said. Because no, that's all they can do because no cameras. I I I have to throw this into there too, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you conspiracy." Angie Stone's up and disappears. She was getting ready to tell something. She was ready to tell her truth. And we want to go, oh, that's just coincidence. Why do you not think that a human being would hold on so tight to what they have to take their life? What is you talking about? Oh, you think the government is still humans making decisions? Stop. We see after school special movies about the little girls taking the little girl to the woods. We are raised with violence and power and violence has always gone together. They're bedmates, but I'm not going to keep rumbling. I just want to preface that women get silenced. Kim Porter, this woman is no longer here because of men's proclivities, not wanting to be exposed, not because of their sexual orientation, but because they're doing things to other human beings that lead to children being put in the hospital from doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. At the top of this pyramid so far, I'm finding it's men. But you hear men out here talking about Cassie as if she deserved everything she got. And you know what's scary, Melissa? And then I'm gonna shut up. Is the silence. The black men who are silent about it. You don't think it matters? Our whole generation looked up to these people. But we knew about Puff Daddy. We knew about R. Kelly. But we look past it because why? Our community looks past it because we don't talk about it. SA don't mean nothing. Drink some tussin and walk it off. The pain that and within that, that's why I'll say water that black women carry, not just from us, but the black women before us. We still carrying it. And we don't understand why the brothers don't want us to put ours down. You want to be a leader? Take the water and make a lake. Do something. But no, y'all just keep handing it back to us. And the only thing that you can do at the top of this pyramid is it be about power, control, torture. Torture. For what reason? Because you got money and you can. And you have a network of friends that like what you doing, aka you got Buster under the light. Now they drop Will Smith's name under like the scrutiny of it all. Because now it's an open court. And any of you law buffs know it's on the record now. Unless it mysteriously disappears. Like that's it. I said I was gonna shut up, but I gotta tell you this. Did we talk about that, Kim? That he's reaching out to Kim to get a pardon from Trump. Yes, exactly. Everything. So let's hear what Kanye had to say. I follow this channel. They've been around a while. They got 185 subscribers. It
I was
is
confused
you
on what
know.
Kennedy was talking about. Okay, I'm back on the same page. I was like,
No, you
what?
good.
God.
No, you fine. You can always tell me. What girl, where you going down the street? I'll take you on an adventure, girl. Okay, here we go. This was deep. Fair use, everyone. Let's see here. I'm gonna put the because you gotta hear this. This was wild. Whoo, girl. I was like, I told my sister, I said, what? I knew it was bad. No, it's just bad. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is using AI for these captions now, and it is ridiculous.
Reported by Inner City Press. Kanye West just flipped the courtroom upside down. What started as a testimony against Diddy's alleged crimes turned into something far more explosive. Kanye accusing Clive Davis of orchestrating Whitney Houston's death. The judge was stunned. The prosecution didn't know what to say. And the gallery? Silent. According to Kanye, everything we thought we knew about Whitney's tragic end was a cover-up, and he claims Clive Davis planned it all.
I
In
was
this
wow.
video,
Oh, Clive.
we break down Kanye's courtroom bombshell, the evidence behind his shocking allegations, the eerie timing of Clive's pre-Grammy party, and why Kanye says Clive is the real puppet master of the music industry's darkest secrets. The courtroom was packed. Cameras outside buzzed like hornets, trying to catch a
Can I
glimpse
have
of
a
Kanye West, who had arrived draped in a muted gray suit and shades, flanked by security. He was here to testify against Sean Diddy Combs in a high-profile trial already smothered in scandal. Everyone expected a spectacle, but no one was prepared for the seismic shift Kanye would cause. As he walked through the courtroom doors and took his seat, a hush fell over the room. This wasn't just another witness. This was Kanye West, one of the most controversial and influential voices in the music industry, and someone with a lot to say, maybe too much. Initially, his testimony aligned with expectations. Kanye began by recounting his early experiences with Diddy, referencing industry parties, joint projects, and what he described as deeply troubling behavior. He spoke about Diddy's manipulation of young artists and alluded to secret gatherings in undisclosed locations where people lost themselves. These statements were already headline-worthy. But it was when the prosecution asked Kanye a simple question about whether he believed Diddy was acting alone in these operations that the tone of the testimony took a drastic turn. "You want the truth?" Kanye asked, removing his sunglasses and looking straight at the jury. "Then you need to know this ain't just about Diddy. It's bigger, much bigger. This goes back to Whitney Houston. This goes back to Clive Davis." Gasps echoed through the courtroom. Even the judge sat back, stunned. Attorneys on both sides looked confused, some alarmed. Kanye wasn't just testifying anymore, he was detonating a bomb. He pointed across the courtroom and said, "Y'all keep asking about Diddy like he's the top. He ain't. He's just a puppet. The real puppet master is Clive Davis." The courtroom
Yeah. I can't hear you.
I said, you good. Anything you want to say?
Girl, I already knew when they said anything about Kanye West, we was finna get into it. So
Right. Okay, bet. Let's go.
room erupted. A flurry of objections came from Diddy's legal team, but Kanye kept going, his voice louder, more intense. He brought up the 2012 Grammy weekend, Whitney Houston's sudden death,
Oh my God.
and the now infamous Clive Davis pre-Grammy party that continued just floors below her
Did you
lifeless
know
body.
that? I
You
didn't
mean
know
to tell me a
that.
man
no,
dies upstairs and you throw a party downstairs? That ain't tribute.
I didn't
That's
know
ritual.
that. What? I did not know that Whitney Houston had already passed and they were having a party downstairs in the same hotel.
I didn't know that either.
She was, oh no, because the body was there. It was
Yeah,
there
they
for 11
said that
hours.
she drowned in the bathtub or drug overdose or something in her
Let's keep
hotel
going.
room.
Right. That's what they told us, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
keep listening.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Security began to move, but the judge motioned them back. "Let him finish," she said. Kanye then described how he believed the music industry is run like a shadow operation, with gatekeepers who decide who lives and who dies. According to him, Whitney was on the verge of exposing something much deeper. She knew too much. She was breaking out. And when you break out, they put you down, he stated.
Oh,
The courtroom was frozen.
I
Jurors
mean,
sat wide-eyed,
I couldn't
some leaning forward, others visibly
stay
shaken.
listening
Kanye had turned what was supposed
because
to
they're gonna
be
be
a
talking about
damning
him.
testimony against Diddy into an all-out expose on Clive
Kanye
Davis
was just
and
wow.
an industry allegedly built on sacrifice and silence. Once Kanye had opened the door, he refused to close it. He turned his entire testimony into an unscripted manifesto.
Now, another piece of this puzzle is the rumor allegedly Clive Davis and Diddy was in a 7-year relationship.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear that part.
Girl, it's been
It's a lot.
since Takashi 6ix9ine, baby. People been telling on everybody.
Against Clive Davis, drawing eerie parallels between what happened to Whitney Houston and what he believed nearly happened to himself.
Look at Pusha T.
You ever wonder why all the legends
Them
die
tiny
broke,
braids.
sick, or alone? He asked the courtroom. Because they were never in control. They were managed, directed, pushed, and when they stepped out of line, they were removed. The prosecution tried to redirect him back to Diddy, but Kanye waved them off. I'll talk about Diddy, but first, we gotta talk about the man who gave him the playbook. He accused Clive Davis of masterminding the environment that allowed abuse and manipulation to flourish. Diddy didn't invent this. He learned it from Clive, from the system Clive built. Look at the pattern. Kanye then recounted the events of February 11th, 2012. He told the jury about Whitney being found face down in a bathtub, the paramedics arriving too late, and how Clive Davis continued with his party just one floor below. That wasn't grief. That wasn't respect. That was arrogance. That was power on full display, he said. He claimed that Whitney had tried to warn others. Kanye referenced the now viral video of Whitney interrupting an interview 2 days before her death, whispering to Brandy and allegedly saying the word drowned. You think she didn't know? Kanye asked. That was a cry for help, and nobody answered. He then made an even more disturbing claim. According to Kanye, Whitney had called someone close to her hours before her death and left a cryptic voicemail. He says this call was wiped from her phone records. You don't just erase a call unless it says something they don't want anyone to hear, Kanye insisted. When asked who they were, Kanye said, the ones Clive works for. The ones who've been running this game since before most of y'all were born. Kanye concluded the segment of his testimony by stating that Diddy was guilty, but not alone. You're looking at a monster, but someone made him that way. Kanye doubled down, calling Whitney Houston's death part of a pattern. He rattled off names like Michael Jackson and Prince, saying they too were sacrificed for power and money. They all tried to fight back. You think Prince wanted to die alone in an elevator? You think Michael wanted to go out like that? Come on now, he said.
Can't hear you, darling.
Reverse vitiligo.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was odd. They're all odd deaths. All of them.
Sutton.
Oh, but we gon' Sutton, thank you, allegedly. For healthy people.
For healthy vegan people.
Healthy. Exactly.
That to get addicted to some type of big pharma product.
We will continue.
Said. Kanye argued that Whitney was silenced because she refused to stay quiet. She had demons, yes, but she was trying to rise. She was making plans, reaching out to people, writing things down. She was going to talk. He then implicated Clive Davis in maintaining control of her catalog, reputation, and ultimately her legacy. Kanye cited how Whitney's posthumous releases soared in sales and how Clive's net worth continued to grow. She was worth more dead than alive.
Oh.
And they knew it, he said. He brought up Bobby Christina, Whitney's daughter,
right,
who died in eerily similar fashion.
How?
Same bathtub, same drugs, same silence, Kanye said.
That's
his voice
crazy.
trembling. If that ain't a pattern, I don't know what is. The gallery was silent.
I
One
couldn't
juror
imagine
reportedly
sitting
had
there.
tears in their eyes. Kanye finished by saying, "You can call me crazy. You can say I'm reaching. But ask yourself this. How many coincidences make a conspiracy?"
Come on.
As he stepped down from the
Now
stand,
that's
the
old
entire
Kanye.
courtroom remained still. Diddy stared blankly. His attorneys were visibly shaken.
I bet.
And the public? They were already spreading Kanye's words like wildfire.
Oh my gosh.
As Kanye West's testimony against Diddy continued, it took a shocking and entirely unexpected turn. Initially focused on the web of abuse, control, and trafficking allegations, Kanye suddenly pivoted. With the courtroom hushed, he leaned into the microphone and, in a grave tone, said, "And let's be honest, Diddy ain't the one pulling all the strings. This goes deeper, way deeper. I'm talking about Clive Davis." That name dropped like a bombshell. Gasps rippled through the gallery.
Mm.
Even Diddy, who had been fidgeting nervously during the testimony, stopped cold and turned to his attorneys with a stunned look. For a brief second, the courtroom seemed to pause in suspended silence. Then Kanye continued, his voice firmer. He began recounting what he described as a dark pipeline in the music industry, one that Whitney Houston herself tried to escape. Whitney knew, Kanye claimed, she tried to leave. She tried to talk. And you all know what happened next. He alleged that her sudden death, found face down in a bathtub just hours before a party hosted by Clive Davis in the very same hotel, wasn't just tragic, but orchestrated.
Mm.
Kanye then referenced the infamous pre-Grammy party, calling it not a tribute, but a ritual.
Even Shaka Khan spoke on
You
this.
think it's a coincidence that she died in that hotel and the party kept going? That ain't grief. That's control.
How could you do that?
That's power. That's sending a message.
See?
Prosecutors exchanged surprised glances. Kanye hadn't warned anyone this was coming, but he wasn't done.
Invisible
That
chain.
party was the mask. The real celebration wasn't downstairs. It was upstairs. That woman was gone. And they knew she was gone. They danced while she lay upstairs,
Oh,
cold. Clive knew. Everyone knew. But nobody said nothing. By now, Diddy was visibly shaken,
for what?
but not from Kanye's accusations toward him. It was the shift in focus that rattled him. Kanye was making it clear that there was a bigger fish behind the scenes. And the fish, in his eyes, was Clive Davis. Defense attorneys objected, trying to steer the testimony back to Diddy.
Mm.
But the judge allowed Kanye to finish his train of thought, as his statements related to the culture of intimidation in the industry, a
Mm.
central theme in the case.
Right.
In his conclusion, Kanye stared across the courtroom and asked, "You want to know why I don't end up like Michael Jackson, like Whitney? Because I stopped playing their game." He paused, then delivered the most chilling line of the day. Clive Davis is not a mentor. He's an architect, and his blueprints are made of silence and bathtubs. Following Kanye's explosive claim, court officials replayed a series of documentary excerpts and eyewitness testimonies about the night Whitney Houston died.
Oh my God.
The goal? To verify or discredit Kanye's suggestion that Whitney's death wasn't accidental.
Mhm.
The jury watched in silence as security footage showed a frenzied set of events at the Beverly Hilton. Her assistant found her body at 3:30 p.m., and by 3:55, Whitney Houston was officially declared dead. But what stood out the most
What?
wasn't just the timeline. It was the atmosphere afterward. Despite Whitney's death, Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party went ahead as planned just hours later, in the same
Thank
hotel.
you.
Several witnesses, including hotel staff and security, testified that her body remained in the room upstairs as celebrities danced, posed for photos, and toasted champagne.
Mhm.
Some attendees claimed they didn't even know she had died until the next morning.
Mm.
Others said they found out and were horrified the party wasn't canceled.
Mm,
A longtime friend of Whitney's told the court she would have never wanted the show to go on.
right.
That wasn't her. That was them. When asked who them was, she said plainly, the people who made money off her, whether she was alive or dead.
Mm,
The courtroom was then shown excerpts from the infamous interview in which Whitney crashes Clive's media appearance with Brandy and Monica. The footage, shown just 2 days before her death, depicted Whitney handing Brandy a note and repeating the word, drown.
mm.
Viewers were stunned. One expert analyst told the jury that such a repetition, in context, could suggest premonition or fear. It's as if she knew, he said.
Ain't no way you didn't.
Kanye's earlier claims began to
It's
feel
horrible.
less like a wild outburst and more like a connecting thread, especially when Chaka Khan's past interviews were read aloud, where she described Clive's party as complete insanity, stating that it felt more like a sacrifice than a tribute. The implication was dark. Whitney's death was known, expected, and, in some disturbing way, acknowledged. Not with mourning, but with celebration. Clive Davis declined to testify at the trial, citing health concerns.
Woo.
But that didn't stop prosecutors from drawing attention to the optics and the money.
Right.
After Whitney's death, her album sales skyrocketed. Licensing deals were renegotiated, royalties flowed, the posthumous machine kicked in,
For what?
and the key beneficiary of that financial surge, Clive Davis.
Mm,
By
mm.
now, the courtroom had adjusted to the
Hold
shock,
on, I paused
but
it.
no one expected Kanye to return.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you were fine. I just said, and probably her daughter, the stuff that she didn't have to
Oh,
off to, the stuff was going to be a
yes.
part of whatever she didn't sign away of her life,
Hmm.
her career would have gone to her daughter or Bobby Brown. Well, I would assume her.
Right.
'Cause I
And
think her
why she passed away in the exact same way her mama left out here.
that part by mutual. Remember the guy that was it was supposed to be her boyfriend or something like that.
Right,
And he
right.
just
Yes, yeah, because they talked about him, the boyfriend.
exactly.
Here's here's my problem. Okay. I'm gonna just say this for a second. Just a break real quick. This is heavy. All so when in the within the creation of trade, so to speak, we know there's hierarchies that aka classism, whatever you want to say, depending on where and how your life is. It's been defined out. We weren't here there, so we can, we living in it. We've navigated in it. We've managed to stay in it for all this time. But the one thing that's different about our thought processes is we're willing to take that risk. And that, I mean, that I think that comes with either attitude, maybe it's trauma, maybe it's just a flick of the I don't know. But usually people who start to venture in on trying to speak up, to be a whistleblower, to talk about human beings doing crazy. Girl, I just have to say, as a personal note, I I guess we're tired of hearing about it. You can't do nothing else with your money or your power that you have to do this. This is so all the time. Y'all all want to be pimps. Is that what it is? Like, what is this? Because in all honesty, we want to blame people individually and go, oh well, she went into that life, blah 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 blah, blah. This is an architecture. Like the man said, yes, I know he off his rocker. I am too. But that don't mean a broke clock can't be right twice a day. So I take everybody with I take it, but I'm gonna verify before I go any further. Welcome, melanated goddess. The thing that bothers me again, the that perceived power. Why? I know they can't answer. It's a rhetorical. However, this hierarchy that was created in this business. Why? Why is sex such a part of this? You know what I mean? Like, you want to sacrifice people to who? Did who is it? The monkey god? Who are we doing this for? If money disappeared tomorrow, we'd end up trading anyway. Doesn't matter what it is, it's about what's valuable. And the fact that these men feel that oppressing men and women both, threatening, paying off, we are taught to trust people as children. We're taught, oh, he's your friend, she's your friend. And then we don't talk about how there is such a large section of men who are okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes me nervous. That's what keeps me in. I'm gonna be honest. That's what keep me from dating. That's what keep me from any of that. Because in all honesty, I don't have the reserve energy for that. Them thoughts, the how you feeling. Am I sexy enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I doing this right? Am I making him? I don't care about anyone's happiness except for my own and my family and friends. Please find your own way. Like, and please don't take it as I think this is a light subject, but I do throw satire in there because it's so unreal. However, the reason why it feels unreal for me anyway is because they put this stuff in our media, music, songs, magazines. It's promoted amongst our friends, families. The adoption of the cultures that were toxic and then go, yeah, you do it too. And we can count back now at least the last 3 generations. The men in these generations are very scary. And we know it. Men that decide to do anything harmful is scary, but when you start pulling statistics, when you start really seeing what's going on, that the police across the country, I don't know if it's updated, but the last time I checked, across the country in a total, they only solved about 1% of their cases. Yeah, because if they solved all of the cases, what would they do? These systems are in place because humans like structure, even toxic structure. That's why we were always told and promoted, I don't you got too much time on your hands, you're out of mind, make it. Yes, you're right. But my community also embraced it. But then when you look at history and you start looking across the cosmos, well, not the cosmos, but the continent, women are being oppressed everywhere. Children are being oppressed, young men. And who's at the top of these hierarchies? Our leaders, right? I don't care if you are South Asian, East Asian, West Asian. If you go and find old documentaries and movies and to how it was back in the day when like China came here, they did them the same way they did black folks. That they did it to everybody. They did it to themselves. So why why are we so now to take it back and I apologize, I'm ranting. The thing that also hurt me was what I heard about Usher. He was a baby. He was 13 years old, and they allowed him.
Wait, we didn't hear that part yet. It hasn't played.
It hasn't played. We didn't. Okay, thank you. See, thank you for stopping me. We're going to continue on. I was
Okay.
ahead of the game.
Yeah, I didn't want you to say nothing before we saw it.
Girl, hold on. I apologize. I'm back here looking at the video, thinking y'all looking at the video, but y'all wasn't, were you? Thank you for hanging with me, Melissa. It's okay if you laugh. So okay.
I got you,
I,
girl.
I, I'm, I'm back here just stuck thinking, boy. I was like, I just know she can see it, and everybody else. Like, let me go back. Gee. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think we were here. Boop. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. I'm going past that part. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Tribute. The implication was dark. Whitney's death was known, expected, and, in some disturbing way, acknowledged. Not with mourning, but with celebration. Clive Davis declined to testify at the trial, citing health concerns.
Oh,
But
we way
that
past
didn't
that.
stop others from drawing attention to the optics and the money. After
We way
Whitney's death, album sales skyrocketed.
Uh,
Licensing deals were renegotiated, royalties flowed. They called an expert who had reviewed hours of interviews, personal journal entries, and eyewitness accounts, watched as connections between industry moguls, handlers, and unexplained deaths began to feel less speculative and more sinister. Was it a conspiracy or a desperate artist's last attempt to reclaim truth? That question now sat with the jury. As Kanye West stepped down from the stand, murmurs filled the courtroom. But the prosecution wasn't done. To corroborate his claims, they called a forensic psychiatrist to the stand who had studied the behavioral patterns of Whitney Houston in the final weeks of her life. The expert, who had reviewed hours of interviews, personal journal entries, and eyewitness accounts, painted a chilling picture. She exhibited signs of extreme paranoia. The expert testified she was convinced someone was watching her, that her phone was tapped, that she was being followed. The prosecution then played a 2012 interview clip that had previously gone unnoticed, Whitney saying, "They want to silence me." When asked who they were, Whitney declined to name names, but her eyes told a story. There was a fear that no amount of fame could mask. Enter the infamous Brandy interview, shown again. Whitney passing a cryptic note on camera just 2 days before her death. For years, fans speculated what that note said. Now, Kanye West claimed he had spoken to someone close to Brandy who told him Whitney had scribbled, "Don't trust Clive, I need help." That note has never resurfaced, but its timing and her mention of the word drown repeatedly in the same moment hit hard. The prosecution moved to a timeline. February 11th, 2012. Whitney was scheduled to perform at Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party at the Beverly Hilton. Hours before the event, she was found unresponsive in her hotel bathtub. While paramedics worked upstairs, Clive's party was setting up downstairs. Cameras flashed, champagne poured. Witnesses recalled the eerie contrast. One floor above, a woman's life was lost. One floor below, the music played on. Several industry insiders were called to the stand anonymously. One stated under oath, Whitney had been saying for months that she wanted out of contracts, out of deals, out of the machine. When asked what she feared would happen, the insider simply said, she was afraid they'd do to her what they did to Michael. And then came the bombshell. An ex-employee of Clive Davis testified that in the week before Whitney's death, she overheard a heated phone call between Davis and another executive. According to her, Clive said, "If she won't play ball, she's a liability. That's not my problem anymore." Whether the quote could be verified was uncertain. But in a courtroom already on edge from Kanye's claims, it hit like thunder. The jury leaned in. One woman covered her mouth. And Diddy? He sat, arms crossed, no longer defensive, just pale.
Wow.
Kanye's claim that the Clive Davis pre-Grammy party was not a tribute but a ritual now took center stage. The prosecution played a clip of Chaka Khan from a 2012 interview. Her voice trembled as she recalled, "I couldn't go. I was supposed to. I just couldn't get dressed. It felt wrong." She went on to say she couldn't understand how anyone could party while Whitney's body lay upstairs. Then came a video montage of the party itself, celebrities dancing, laughing, taking photos, all while security guarded room 434, where Whitney's body remained for 11 hours. A former staff member at the Beverly Hilton testified that he saw music executives walking out of Whitney's room just hours before the party began. He said he thought it was strange. They didn't look shocked or sad. They looked calm, like it was handled. His testimony was short, but the silence that followed was long. Next came footage of Clive Davis being interviewed the day after Whitney's death. When asked if he had considered canceling the party, Clive replied without hesitation, "Never." This, the prosecution argued, wasn't just callous. It suggested premeditation. "You're telling me," the prosecutor said in closing remarks, "that the man who discovered Whitney Houston couldn't cancel a party out of respect or grief?" Then came financial records. After Whitney's death, her albums re-entered the Billboard Top 10 within 24 hours. Sales jumped 1,000%. Licensing rights skyrocketed. The key benefactor of this windfall? Sony Music and Clive Davis. It was at this point that Kanye's earlier words echoed through the courtroom. "You're worth more dead than alive, as long as they own your masters." The prosecution argued that the industry, particularly Davis, had a financial incentive to capitalize on Whitney's death. And when death becomes profit, motive begins to emerge. But what disturbed the courtroom most was the spiritual element Kanye referenced, the idea of a ritual. Images were shown from the party, red lighting, strange symbols in the decor, and celebrities arriving in all black. A music industry whistleblower testified anonymously that the party had the energy of a celebration, not of life, but of a closing. He said, "I've been to every Clive Davis party for 15 years. That one was different." And so the jury was left with a haunting question. Was this really just a tribute to a fallen icon? Or was it a masked celebration of a silent sacrifice? As the final day of the week wrapped up, the courtroom was forever changed. Kanye West was called back for a final statement, not legally necessary, but the judge allowed it. "They tried to silence me, too," Kanye began, his voice steady. "Whitney, Michael, Prince, they wanted out, and they got put down." He accused the music industry of operating like a cartel, calling Clive Davis the puppeteer and Diddy the enforcer. Diddy didn't throw that party because he wanted to. Kanye claimed. He threw it because he had to. That's what happens when you sign a soul deal with devils. Kanye pointed to Fahim Muhammad again, saying he was the common thread between Michael Jackson's downfall and Diddy's current scandal. How does a 20-year-old business grad go from campus to guarding Michael Jackson? Then Diddy? Either he's a genius, or he's a ghost handler. But Kanye's most jaw-dropping statement came as he concluded his remarks. I know y'all want to paint me as crazy. You did the same to Ye, to Michael, to Whitney. But here's the difference. I'm still breathing. And I ain't gonna stop talking. Because silence is how they win. And I ain't letting them win. The judge adjourned for the day, but the buzz didn't stop. Reporters flooded the hallway. The jury left visibly shaken. Diddy's legal team, once composed and confident, now looked rattled and reactive. The press called it the most explosive celebrity testimony in decades. But more than that, it had now become clear this wasn't just a trial about Diddy. This was a trial about power, silence, and sacrifice in the entertainment industry. A modern-day reckoning, one where Kanye West stood up against all odds and pointed to Clive Davis, saying, "You may have taken them, but you won't take me." And as the gavel fell, there was only one thought echoing in everyone's minds. What if he's telling the truth?
Hello again.
We still here.
Whew. How you feeling?
Uh, Informed.
It's almost like somebody, a elephant sat on my chest.
That
Not
part.
because we say, "Oh, you don't know these people personally." No, 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 of course not. However, I'm a human being. Why y'all doing this? I
Mm-hmm.
was listening to all this. They created it. Why? Why would you sit up and create this to take advantage?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we've normalized it. Pretty woman. It's in movies. You can be this way and still, it's okay. We'll still love you even though we use you. Like, it's crazy to me. Excuse me. I just I'm outdone.
Chill. And that's just that part.
I take something sweet. Yeah, 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 girl. Listen, I have to take it in doses. Oh, okay, whatever you get. Oh, he said a Hershey's thing. Give me one of them. Them is good. Like a
Mm-hmm.
Hershey bar. Yeah, you know what I'm
The
saying. The
ice
kind you
cream.
pull off. No, no, the regular candy that you get at the gas station. You know what I'm saying. You buy that one big candy
Okay,
or
you know I
whatever
know.
size.
Look, I got a video right now. Me holding a black bag full of all types of shenanigans, snacks, and calories.
Right.
Real
Listen.
good ones.
Uh, so this is why I said that what bothers me is the silence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised by the actions. I love reading historical books. I love watching period pieces and learning about how this particular culture became of power
Mm-hmm.
and to make it this far with it. How do you think they did it? With
Because
handshakes?
everybody who had something to say or was in a position to look at it in one way, shape, or form was a
Hmm.
part of the rotation. So if you have everybody on payroll, who's telling?
Right.
because
Exactly.
nobody wants to lose. And again, money and power. Nobody wants to lose their position. People
Perceived.
are, I'm sure, perceived,
Hmm. Oh, not for
perceived.
you to. I'm so sorry, but I just love the.
No, I
Go
know what
ahead.
you
I'm
mean.
sorry.
Um,
Okay.
that being said, if you're a police officer, you're a judge, you're a da 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 da, da, you
Any of
looking at
those things.
with money, power, respect is the key to life, according to the song lyrics, right?
Come on now.
Um, so with that being said,
Hmm.
you have people who are doing better than their pension and doing
Right.
better than their 30, $40,000 to protect the world and to take
Right.
bullets and all that other stuff. So if I'm gonna
Right.
get into it, oh, I'm about to get into it.
Right.
Now you go into a world where you've never been on that level before, i.e., the young man that they said allegedly went
Hmm.
from college to Michael to security on those type of levels. So now you're
Hmm.
talking about uh people who then enter the chat and look around and it's like, wow. Now you've entered the chat and it's like, wow, and everybody in wow circle has a certain type of lifestyle, certain type of habits, secrets, all that other stuff. And now you
Right.
want to be part of the cool kids club, so now you're a part of the cool kids initiation, and you're a part of the new cool kids having to pledge your allegiance to the flag.
Right.
And now, do you want to go back to your regular life? And at this point, now that you've seen it, it's like the red and green pill. Now that you've actually seen it, can you go back to your regular life? And I would beg to say no, because nobody that I've met yet, with the exception of, say, maybe the young lady from In Vogue who ended up in her car, or the young
Oh,
man
right.
from the
Yeah.
Cosby Show that ended up working at Trader Joe's or whatever. Unless you're
Yeah.
willing to legit go back to almost undetectable,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
pay for. Oh shoot! Now I know. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? And people ain't just gonna let you know and let you go.
That's why I'd
It,
be like, don't tell me
dynamic of a
nothing.
relationship, even if you are in a physical sexual relationship, right? And like you
Yes.
say all the time about, my bad, I didn't even realize. And like you say
That's
all the
okay.
time about men being the numbers being more of an increase for men not being able to take relationships and breakups well, right? So in that
Coping.
dynamic, even if you think about it from that dynamic, it's like, okay, I haven't decided that I'm done. So, I mean, you can tell me that you're ready to go, you're ready for this to be over, but until I'm ready for this to be over, I own you. You still belong to
Right. I'm
me.
property.
In
That
regard,
thought
once they've
process.
laid
Yeah.
with you and you've given yourself to them by opening your leg, your spirit, your soul ties, whatever the case may be, whether you think it's casual sex or not, you've given
Close your
yourself
legs
to
and marry
somebody,
me.
and then you don't
I'm
want them
just
to
playing.
treat you. You don't want them to treat you like property, but in their head, they've conquered you.
Hmm.
And from the beginning of
There you
time,
go.
it says that a man,
Hmm.
a woman, or excuse me, it said a man knew his wife. That was a part of the marriage ritual. After you
Right.
got married, you had to lay with your wife and basically bust her cherry so that the family knew that your wife was a virgin,
You
blah,
consider it.
blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, because they gave cattle, and you know the history
Right.
of us.
Girl, yeah, because even some of those practices in even here in America in certain areas of religious practice.
Arranged marriages and
These
all
things, yeah,
types
that
of things
still
of
goes
that nature.
on
Uh-huh.
all over the
In a lot
world.
of cultures and all over the world. So when you think of it in those contexts, it's like
Mhm.
it's not really different. It's just represented. It's presented in a suit. It's presented with a dollar. It's presented now with, oh, I don't just want my money. Oh, look, the money over here is a different color. So now let me see what I can do to make
Right.
you Want to give me some of your money and your power, and how can I
Please.
take over
Right.
and brush and rub elbows? Well, now you rubbing elbows with people in countries that they do marry children off at 10, 11, 12 years old. Arranged marriages with grown men, and they're giving their children to grown men, selling
Men.
their children or giving their children to grown men, in the hopes that their child will bring and or produce children and money and whatever else
Get,
came from
trade
that.
you for cows.
It's
They
like,
still
yeah, it's
trade
like
you
a
for
barter
cows.
system, right?
That's
Also
it.
been going on since the Bible days, but still
Come on.
been going
That
on
is
like
how
that. I mean, y'all
humans
see Miss
interact.
Susie go through it in the color purple, right? But she went on with her little cow. So,
Hey, shout out
but
to my aunt. She was in
yeah.
the color purple. In
Oh
the
wow! Shout
scene,
out to
all the way
Auntie.
to Poppyville. Yeah, she was out there. I
All
thought
right,
that was
shout out
cool.
to
Yeah,
Auntie.
yeah, 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 yeah. But
But
yeah,
I think
I'm,
it's a lot of that. We're
yeah.
integrating a lot. It also makes me think of, and I don't mean to circle this all around religion. I
No,
can
go
only
ahead,
mention sources
please.
that I know. But it also makes me think of like when they talk about Solomon and how Solomon was the richest and the most
Yes.
powerful. And God was like, look, I'll make you the richest, I'll make you the wisest, I'll make you all of that in a bag of chips. But look, don't go out here fooling around with these strange things. And what happened? He got right out there and he had the money and he had the power and he had the wisdom. Started mingling
Mm-hmm.
with people who had different ideologies, coming from different
Mm-hmm.
places. Whatever some of those people think about it, some of those people are into, like Kanye said, some of those people in other cultures are into some roots and berries that we can't even
We
fathom,
don't. I don't even want to know.
want to get
Don't
into.
buy. But why?
When I see our people, any people, but our people, and I'm not
Yeah,
saying
the
all
focus is,
certain levels
girl. No,
of
it's okay.
that
You
get
got
online
it.
and start putting their hands on chicken and neck bones that you don't know, child, that ain't, you know what I mean? Are you know where
What's
that
the?
comes from?
Do
So
you
I
remember
think
that?
it is a bunch
Oh,
of a little from here, a little from there, a little from here, a little from, okay, it's illegal to marry children off when they're 9 and 10 years old to a grown
no,
man. That's not what we do here. But you
what?
don't rub elbows and your world and your
I'm okay.
opportunities have opened.
It's what?
You
It's
got somebody in your ear saying, okay, I'll buy a 12-year-old. Because let's be honest, it's got to be on the market in order for anybody to put their
I mean,
money up.
but you are circling it right back. We've created this cosm.
Yeah, that's
Whoever
what
got here first, right,
intercontinental.
right. When we look at, like, I like watching crime from everywhere. I have watched documentaries on, and ID has been a part of my life. Law and Order, like because I've always loved the law. I love the law, but I can't be nobody's attorney, like, or lawyer. That, no, I'd get too attached. Girl, I'd be on top of the table. No. Anyway,
Know
all
it.
I'm saying, let me fight this fight. I'll pick my battle.
That part,
But
yeah.
I don't. But when you look at successful women, I'll take it off men for a second. When you look at successful women, how many women in comparison has had scandals like this?
Not a lot. That's not a lot that we know of.
Now we know we get a lot of
But a
this
lot
issue
of
at
women in those
school,
positions either. We have a lot of
but
women that marry into those positions or
right.
inherit those positions, i.e., no shade, the
No,
parasite
not at all.
or the
People
card.
have their reasons.
Hmm. And
It's
then
not an
because
ex
they have
yeah.
money, they get in there and go, oh, you know what? I'm going to start selling lip glosses. Now, you start your lip gloss business and I start my lip gloss business. Yours is going to take off because you are you. I could sell the same lip gloss in the same tool too, but because nobody saw my shiny lips wrapped around It don't feel as much. The popsicle stand, and it didn't go viral on video. But if it did, I might get my lip gloss up.
I am so sick of you right now. I
And
can't. That is
they think about
ridiculous.
Lil Mama. Her lip gloss was popping till she
All
popped it
day.
up there on that stage and interrupted
Um,
something that she didn't realize she was interrupting. And my heart goes out to her. Girl, if you ever see this, I still rocks with you. You understand?
yeah, Lil Mama.
Um,
She a little hard thing. She looked like Bow
yeah,
Wow as a girl.
I even
Yeah,
like
Lil Bow
Penelope.
Wow was a girl.
Cruz.
Yeah.
But even where she was concerned, where she was here, baby, when she got out of line, it was
Mama.
like, pew,
What's that?
immediately.
Yeah. I
Thank God she just got a whooping.
You know what's so crazy is my father was into do you remember what was the name of that modeling agency?
Barbara's on.
I went there. What's the other one too?
Sister did to
Not
you.
Barbazon. The thing, you know how they had them things. Do you remember they would do them ads at the radio? Come down, they looking for 80 niggas to go Disney. You can go meet Disney. You know, you could go and be an actor or whatever. Now, if it had been up to our father, we would have been exploited. I have no doubt. Because that's what he was trying to do. When I look at my desire to want to be a part of that, I wanted to be a film director. I didn't want to be an actress. I just want to I wanted to be behind the scenes. I've always been behind the scenes. This YouTube made me come up out of that because I'm like, why? Who am I afraid of? What are you gonna do to me? Like the things that's happened, it is what it is. But anyway, why is you yelling though? Why is you yelling this boy's name? Stop it. What? Okay. Yes, he will. I'm on live now. I'm live. All right. Okay. Hello. No, I didn't. I said when my medicine kick in, excuse me, y'all, family issue, I will move that said furniture so that I can find the remote. I do believe it slid underneath the bed in the middle. All right, back to schedule programming.
That little one on
Anyway,
because you won't lose
the
that.
I truly am gonna do it. We should do it. I'm gonna be fair. Let's see if there's any. Because when men tell us, "Oh, you want to be equal," well, this is what equal means. No, no. Hey, man, you changed the definition of equal, not me. It is not about 50-50. It's not about who got the best card, where your house at, is you paying your bills. We've allowed that to be the encourager for shit like this. We do. Our desire to consume, that's what we are. America has turned itself into consumer heaven. We love everything. Yes, our Timu, come on.
If it
How is it
blinks,
the
if it make
Timu?
noise, if it buzz, if it
They got
flash,
us out here
if the
ordering
lights is
shit we'll
green.
never use. Amazon is rich over trinkets, diddle tattles, and they working with
Shit,
Chinese
we ain't never
companies.
gonna use.
Right. You buy some shit. Yeah, man, I got this potato peeler to turn it into a
Right.
naked lady.
They told me
You're
it was
never gonna
free gifts, and then I bought four.
girl
What is
got it
this?
right. I
Well, this
got
a
it from the
toilet paper
chocolate
cleaner,
shop.
so you could reuse your toilet. It take the two ply
It
and
doesn't
pull
make
off the one
sense.
ply. Now you got two rolls. Huh?
I did find speaking of rolls, I did find some brothers to start their own toilet paper company.
Ew, black ass.
Like black ass toilet paper. I don't think that's what it's called, but that would be a good commercial. I wish we would embrace ourselves like that. Like I liked the black exploitation movies. I'm not even gonna lie. Because it was funny, yes, but it also gives you a sense of pride a little bit because how they get to beat people up and call them names. We can't do that. We still
The-
can't do that. Shit, you can't even breathe. If it wasn't for cameras, how many of us would be gone?
mhm.
And that's the sad thing. Like, who's
Eventually, how
forcing
many of us
you?
are
Right? Who's forcing you to be this way? And we say, oh, it's the devil and we got demons. Wait, hold on. I got a question. Why would the creator give me all of this for me not to use it, but trust you with it?
mhm.
No, that don't make sense. And I've always had that problem, so that's why I'm saying, you bitter singer. I'll be there. I'll be whatever you want me to be in your head. I feel like this the fact that I run so deeply in the waves of your brain is amazing. Don't you have time for something else? No, you don't. Listen, I understand that
He
it's an
said,
uncomfortable conversation, that men shy away from these type of conversations. Women shy away because again, we're not taught about the power dynamic, that invisible chain that us as human beings can connect on. Why? How can you be a
because
one?
men
I know
don't
I
want to
heard,
be called feminine. Men don't want to be called feminine, and women are tired of being called masculine.
but we
because
both.
because we used to be able to be like, oh, okay, you say I'm masculine, cool beans, and you should see me as equal. So then all the women ran to be more equal, and then it was like, y'all too mannish. We don't want y'all. So now it's, oh, I'm trying to find
Remember?
my feminine.
Yes.
Meanwhile, while you telling us that we masculine, y'all got boyfriends that look like women. Some of them. Some of y'all just got
I
men.
told you that
Y'all got
documentary
sons.
on Netflix called Lady B, baby. Some of the I was astonished at how beautiful, like their face. And then they go and the surgeon is like behind a corner somewhere still, and this is 2025. You still got people going to get surgery done in a hut. What the hell?
Because it's
To walk up
cheap.
and down the strip. Well, to make a living.
I was gonna say, because you willing to sacrifice that $200-300 botch job so you can go around the corner and make triple that.
I have a theory. Ready? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Dragonfly Jones. I'm sorry. We was just getting into the conversation. Welcome, love. Thank you. Don't be mad at me. Check. I have a theory. Do you think that a lot of men, that portion of men, like this because it's the best of both worlds? Because if you think about it, now I'm gonna simplify it. This is where my head goes. In understanding men as I do so far, the thought comes, pause, you're getting both without the risk of making a baby. Just a theory.
I mean, but could you say the same for women?
hmm Aesthetics. What gets you going more? Yes, your mind, but you also the aesthetics match.
So you
Again,
think
we are.
it's population control or accountability and responsibility avoidance?
I think it's a lack of, and you are correct. It is all of these things at the same time. That's why it makes it scary. It's a tree, right? You got these branches in the ground that they've already started. You see the cracks, you see the concrete coming up, but yet and still, we still looking at it like it's, oh, that's all right. Then wonder when shit start falling apart and the tree bucking through your house because human beings in certain levels, they want power. Somewhere in their lives, they feel powerless. So it it becomes not even about the money. Just the fact that mentally I have created a persona that makes you worship me, then you're more pliable. You're more able to be involved in it, friendly and nice and fit. Uh-uh. Well, thank you for the support, you know that. But it is, for me, it is not about man or woman blame. This is a human trait that is found in people of all shapes, sizes, and colors. But right now, I'm speaking to our community and how we handle it, and it is horrible. We don't. We tell our daughters, you better not get pregnant. We tell our sons, you better not get nobody pregnant. But do you talk to them about the emotional connection behind it? The mental the mental games that may show? That's a huge step in these young people's life. Y'all care so much about them. We care about the kids. I haven't heard one. I haven't heard anybody yet talk about what is going on, and that the victims as well are men outweighing the women. And it's like, don't nobody want to touch that. I mean, it's certain brothers who will, but I'm saying on the totality, they're not. I didn't see those thumbnails. You know what I saw? Meg the Stallion and what's that dude name? Tory Lanez. Again, I'll say this. People think I live in La La Land, but this is just my opinion. We have we create the chaos. We are the supply and demand. We're the matrix. We're the overly zealous religious types. We hiding and militiaing it up. Like, there's portions of us all over here. This, I'm just speaking this country. And again, we then become puppets to someone else's master. And that is where, when we talk about people, well, for me anyway, when we talk about people giving up your soul, you are, because you're putting your life in the hands of a complete stranger. You signing over your gifts to a complete stranger. And these men were made fun of, talked crazy about,
Mm-hmm.
because they spoke up. But again, it is not women who are not allowing men to have vulnerable, free spaces, or spaces where they can go and talk about their emotions. Because let us be clear, a lot of us deal online now. I'm thankful for it. Be- it you know, because it gives me the opportunity to, I hope, share the things I do have for people. Because I was like, what am I gonna do out here? I'm not a this is really my first time. I think I did it two times. I did one about the pastor, and this would be the second time I've ever done a live about like a celebrity or something like that. Because
In particular.
usually I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking about AI growing some cool stuff I
Mm-hmm.
found. But this hit me because it's just such a
Mm-hmm.
pattern that we've normalized. And yeah, I would say that if a brother was like around, I'd ask him, like, why do y'all run from this? Like, why is it? Because you believe you will get looked at different
Mm-hmm.
by the woman you with. But wouldn't that mean in turn that you're not comfortable with you?
Mm-hmm.
And these traits are in places of power. And this is what they do. This is what they do. And then women aren't supposed to speak up. Then when we had the Me Too movement and Harvey Weinstein went to jail, and I'm like, what are you also They made it seem like now men couldn't even talk to us. You can't breathe on us. Can I say anything? Can I do this? Y'all silencing us. What do you want to do to us? Do y'all realize how that sound?
Mm-hmm.
If I called you and said, you know what I want? I want you to be my soul tie. And you know what else I want you to do? I want you to go to work every day and I want you to give me your money. And we're going to have 8 kids and don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They had to get married out of necessity. That's why you got high divorce rates. Because the people that got married don't like each other. Majority of the time. I'm not talking about people irresponsible. You can all look this up publicly, but the majority of the time it's some really interesting things and people like, nah man, I'm ready to go. This is crazy. I can't keep doing this. Hold on, Roscoe is wilding out. Please take the mic, Miss Melissa.
I don't even know what to say. Hey, y'all. But
Whatever you want. We can talk about whatever you want, like in any order. Like I don't care.
nonetheless, yeah, nonetheless, it's definitely something that I am a survivor of. Like, unfortunately, a lot of women,
Yeah.
so much so, my children are survivors, unfortunately, as women, as children, myself as children, as a child, as a young adult, as an adult, in some way, shape, or form. I'm connected to women who have experienced this in some way, shape, or form, or on some level. Um, and to be quite transparent and frank, I have not as many, but I know males who have also been victims of assault, SA and DV equally. That then turned around, some of them turned around and then
Yes.
abusers themselves. Some of them did turn to or blamed that for their reason of homosexuality or drugs or promiscuity or all types of other mental things that I guess that they just couldn't or they were using to maybe medicate that then became a dependency. So, I mean, I don't even know at the sacrifice of your life, at the sacrifice of all of that, at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Not Kanye. Diddy has lived an incredible life. Incredible meaning size, money, power, influence, everything you could possibly think of. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like I remember this movie called Crossroads. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it kind of goes along those lines of that whole sell your soul to the devil for the
Yeah, yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. The guitar
Remember
player.
Robert
The
Johnson and
story
the
behind
dude
there.
from Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. Um, and so I think all of the spooky stories and the scary stories, quite like with anything else, they had some truth and they had some basis. And like you said, it's not like we're just now hearing about this. It's that it's now affecting our living room. It's now so much in the forefront that you can't pretend like you didn't see it anymore. Because if you say, "Oh, I ain't see nothing," you got 5 people who took a picture of you that day looking dead at it, and 4 more people that'll be like, nah, you was there and you was there and you was there. You know what I'm saying? And so when that becomes that, and now think about it, that's a process of elimination. Because now we're stop snitching used to be the motto. Now if it's 4 of us and we're all in a race to become top dog, if I can get
Mm-hmm.
rid of all 3, that increases my opportunity to be top dog. So now it becomes dog eat dog world, and that's where we're at. And there's no respect of
Uh-huh.
person by any means necessary. Men,
And
women,
if
boys,
you
girls,
do,
none of that.
you are a target. If you think a different way, you become a target. I don't have
Hmm.
anything. I'm not on full blown yet, but seriously, I had people conspire to try to get rid of me or expose me in some kind of way during a time in my life that was really bad. But um I was just like, wow, okay. All right, that's cool. And that because human beings do it no matter where you are. I mean, we've experienced the same stuff out here that is happening on the ground. Humans have
Same
not
thing.
changed
It's like
at
all the
all.
time. It's just as two people,
Oh, I'm
two
so sorry,
nations.
Melissa. Hold on real quick. I'm so sorry. I forgot Britney Spears also got involved.
I believe it. Is she crazy?
No,
All
no, no,
these
no,
people
no.
have been.
I think she testified. She
No. That's
testified
what
and
I'm
backed
saying.
Cassie up.
She done went
Yeah.
crazy, being a part of all types of
That's
stuff she was a
insane.
part of. They said
For
that girl
what?
was pregnant. She was forced to terminate pregnancy because of who she was pregnant by and all types of stuff. Um, Miley
For what I
Cyrus, I believe, is another one who was super close. I think she got
yes,
snatched
honey.
in
Thankfully
just
she made it
enough time.
in time. Right,
Just in
right.
enough time. There's a couple of them who got
We
snatched out in just enough time, but not too many.
nah. Because
And a lot of
again,
them are
when
too
we
embarrassed to even say this happened to me. So they just out here living
right.
batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what
Yeah.
happened to them? Oh, what happened to Raven Simone? Oh, what happened to Orlando Brown? Oh, what happened to Gary Coleman? God rest his soul. But you feel what I'm saying. Oh, what happened to Webster? What happened to it's like when you look at
I'm
these
a
people, none of these people come away from these businesses or come away from
no
this
with a happy ending.
with all they shit intact. They be gone.
The fact that during the 2000s that networks took advantage of people's drug habits and their alcoholic habits and put them on these shows on MTV and all of that stuff. And I think about how when reality TV kicked in on full after the first strike, the writer's strike is what kicked in reality TV. Now, instead of you paying these people what they worth, you now want to exploit everybody. How many people walked away from those shows
But here's the thing,
damaged?
the shows were all about acting a certain way.
Come
Reality
on.
TV then took a scripted version or put a script to people acting like that in real life. And then
Mhm.
people decided to imitate art. And now
Yeah.
they are doing things that you can't, you, as a human being, you can't. I was watching a video today, a young man, 14
Mhm.
years old, got pissed
Mhm.
off at his school teacher. She went to the bathroom. He followed her into the bathroom and unalived her. Then went in the classroom, gathered her stuff, went and got a big trash can, went back in that bathroom, stuffed teacher in the bathroom, drug down the
14?
street somewhere, went back into school, dressed out in his soccer clothes, and went on about his business. But the cameras were catching him at every angle. 14.
No.
14. That
But
man,
this
that
is
young
what I mean.
the
This is what I
dynamic
mean. It's
brown.
traits,
I don't know
it's
if he's black,
nurture
but
and
he's definitely
nature.
brown. I
Right.
don't know if he's
Okay.
African American or whatever, but he was definitely brown. Teacher is not brown. So now you're by default, you're gonna face, and not saying that you had an excuse because you
Yeah.
did wrong, but you're gonna face an even harsher charge.
Oh gosh,
There's
yeah.
two black men right
You
now that
know the
on the same day in two different states, or maybe by the same, or two men who got arrested in the same state 5 minutes apart. Both had a pound of weed. One of them is going to jail for 100
mm,
years. The other one called his family attorney or his parents' best friend, or he had the right color,
resources,
the code word,
resources,
the right power,
resources. You mhm. There
and
it
he didn't have
is.
to stay
There it is.
but an hour or so.
Wow. I did a couple of searches.
Mhm.
Remember the game I told you that I created
Mhm. Mhm.
with Claude?
Mhm.
So let me see. I think this was it. Here it is. There was something else I wanted to share with you. Um, let me see. Who else did I use? Dang, you cheese snack. Hold on. Oh, this is my game. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, real quick. I think I know where I put it. He tearing that water up. I
Mhm.
wish y'all could hear this.
Oh, I need to plug me up before we go fade to black.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I gotta do something else. Okay, that's cool.
Bad.
Hey, you do what you gotta do. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be.
No, you doing good. I'm just
What's
saying
wrong
I
with you?
always
What you over there yap yarn about? I got something else. I'm gonna get this up. Damn, I did eat them all. Shut up, Jalen. Anyway, not in one time though. I did a save some. Pew, go back over there. Come back in a little bit. You smell like air outside. Pew.
that smell like air
Mm-mm, not yet.
outside.
Yeah, I don't like that. You know how little kids come in and they smell like
No.
sweat and air? I don't like that. You gotta go to the bathroom. Go straight, take a bath. Don't hug me. Just go on. You smell like outside. My aunt used to say, okay, but anyway. So, what would you like to talk about next? Because there's just so much. Oh,
um,
I wanted to talk to you. I'm sorry, go ahead. I asked you the question. You got it.
no, go ahead.
Okay, just leave it right here for a minute.
What you
Who gonna
eating?
say you in trouble? I love beef jerky.
Mm,
I like what I learned was um that my need for salt,
mm.
I crave it. And
For me, it
so instead
depends.
of throwing, uh-huh. And see, I'll eat these and then stop and never eat one again. Like I was into queso chips. Ooh, I would eat queso chips all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was like, yeah, it's nasty. And then I stopped eating them.
I get
I
scared
mean,
of salt after a while because I just know the way that my ankles is set up.
stop it. Wait a minute. I'm looking for some. Don't say that. Why would you talk about your ankles?
Because I know what they look like after a lot
I'm
of
not happy
salt.
with that. You know what? If you drink lemon water with your food,
I
if
do.
you drink lemon water with your food, you won't.
Oh well, with
You can. And there's something else. Yeah, with the food.
I
Like
don't
if
generally.
that be your dinner, make
I
you
haven't
don't like
had it.
water.
No, 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 no. I was gonna say no.
Milk.
I got one right
You.
here. I said I
Oh.
normally make a big bottle of lemon water, and I drink on it all
Ooh.
day, like one of those long bottles, and I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
make water in it. But I don't generally. I generally drink it between meals, not with meals. So
Yeah, see, I drink it with meals. Or you could put it like I'll drink it in the hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? No. Anyway, I didn't post the link at all. I just was like, anyway, like I said, um, the conversations we've been having, I went ahead and I went to Chat GPT this time. Claude, don't be mad at me, baby. So I went over there and I wanted to know. I did this thing on Black American dating stats. This shit was interesting. You ready? Or are you interested? If you're not, it's okay. You can say that. You could be like, I don't care nothing about this. Okay, let me see here. Wow, they gave me so much information. Let me do it this way, share. Okay, I can create a link. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make I got a link to it so I don't have to have chat GPT open because it's messing with my computer. Okay, here we go. So I feel like, if you want a question answered, I used to go to the library. Now, come on, show me. Show me. Yeah. All right, here we go. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should make the background white. Let me see. I'm gonna bring this up. Tell me if it looks better or worse. Roscoe, I have nothing to give you besides my love right now.
Mm.
Moving on. All right.
Mm.
So
Shows.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
up because I always like to let people know what my question was. So I started this conversation and I asked, I would like to know about adult Black Americans dating and marriage stats. Then it came back and asked me to specify and gave me options. So I took um, divorce rates, at age at first marriage, and also there was another one I took. Hold on, I got it. Oh, and dating patterns and versus other racial groups, available dating or marriage services that are geared toward Black Americans. So here we go. This is what they gave me. Dating and marriage statistics among adult Black Americans. Let me put this. I'm gonna close this up, make it bigger. Okay, great. Um, let's see. Here we go. Black Americans have among the highest divorce rates of any group. For example, a 2021 analysis found Black women's first divorce rate was 24 per 24.5. Who was that? Half a person? Why do you have? Okay, anyway,
I never understood
24.5.
that either. Are they
Yeah, like,
separated?
are
They had
you
divorce?
cutting right? Like, are you cutting somebody in half? Like, what is this? Okay.
Like
So
kids.
anyway, per
Are you
1,000
sure?
married, that ain't bad. Only 25 broads didn't get married. They probably was ugly, or maybe they was crippled or something,
I don't
or
know.
maybe
Don't
they
say
was
that because
widows.
the ugly, fat, and crippled be the ones that be having a man.
No, that's what I'm saying. They in the thousand. That's what they
Yeah, this
saying. Black
my sister
women's
to be our life
first.
be having a boot thing. Faithful.
Right.
Cooking and bringing them
Yes.
food. I can't even get.
Only
Anyway,
24 out of 1,000. We were married. 24 out of 1,000. So you telling me black people wouldn't get married? Let's go. Cause I got sources. Cause I said put the sources in, please. So they also said the highest of any group, and black men's was 22.6. By contrast, Asian Americans had rates of only 8.3 women and 7.7 men per 1,000. These first divorce rates far exceeded the overall US rate, about 2 to 3 per thousand in recent years. In practical terms, survey data shows about 25% of Black women were divorced, separated, or widowed by 2023.
mm,
You sure we wasn't all out here dancing the sexy red and twerking?
right. 23. Yeah.
Oh, my neighbors is interesting. It's getting warm and people
Manganese.
start coming outside.
Yeah, Manganese, Cardi, Nikki, all that was
Mm.
popping.
So, versus 15% of Black men, reflecting historically higher marital instability among Black women. In
Mm.
short, in 2021, Black women and Black men had the highest first divorce rates per 1,000 married. Asian Americans had by far the lowest. 8.3, 7.7. Yeah, because they guilt you in the stand. Let's keep going. Anyway, by 2023, roughly 1 in 4 Black women, 1 in 4. Now, I got something else for y'all after this one. 1 in 4 Black women. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Were divorced, separated, and widowed versus only 15% of Black men, underscoring gender differences in marital outcomes. Bless you, babe. Black Americans tend to marry later than average. Among people marrying for the first time, median ages for recent surveys are higher for Black couples than most others. For example, The ACS data shows the median age at first marriage for black men was about 31, higher than any other racial group, and for black women, 30. So where they get all this teenager stuff from? Ain't nobody marrying that young. 30? Come on, let's go. Anyway, by comparison, Census and Pew data report that nationwide the median age of at first marriage was roughly 30 for men and 28 for women in 2018. In other words, Black Americans enter marriages several years later on average. I see how you trying to put it real smooth like that. Black men marrying in 2020, 31. Black men 30. Um, 2018, 30, 28. And this is long term. So these averages has been around for a while. So where's all of this? Submit down to me. I'm Moses. Moses, I can talk to the burning bush. What's
Yeah.
happening? So here we are. Dating patterns in the Black community. Dating and relationship patterns among Black Americans show some distinctive features in cohabitation, online dating, and gender dynamics. Never married. About 48% of Black adults have never married, compared to only 29% of non Black adults. This high singlehood rate means many Black adults are dating or cohabitating rather than marriage. Anything you can jump in anytime. You good? I'm gonna keep going. Let's see here. Cohabitation. Black cohabitation rates are similar to other groups. In 2019, roughly 7% of Black adults were cohabitating, unmarried partners, versus about 8%, can I have some, of white or Hispanic, oh, ouch, or white and Hispanic adults. Cohabitation has grown for all groups, and among Blacks, it's roughly doubled since the 1990s. Pew reports cohabitating share rising from 3% in 1995 to 7%. Woo, what a big jump. But we don't need nothing to help us get together. Let's keep going.
True.
It sounds
Mhm.
great. Sounds like we're doing great. I'm gonna
True.
pull a Trump. This looks great to me. I love you. Anyway,
No doubt.
online
Um,
dating.
huh?
Oh, no, you good. Online
Oh,
dating is equally common across races. Okay, so this is here we go, plateau. About 30% of US adults reported ever using a date or site app in 2022. And Pew finds no significant difference by race or ethnicity in that share. In other words, Black, white, Hispanic, and Asian Americans are about equally likely to try online dating. Apps like Tinder, Match, Bumble, Hinge, etc., are widely used across groups. Gender dynamics. Within the Black community, gender imbalances affect dating. Pew data show Black men are more likely to be married than Black women. Black women were married. Let me see. How was versus 29%? So Black women. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. 36 of Black men versus 29% of Black women were married in 2023. Conversely, Black women are more likely divorced or widowed, and that's 15%. This means relative shortage of marriageable Black men contributes to higher singlehood and longer dating periods for Black women. Do you see how all this connects? Come on, y'all. We know it all connects. So why can't we be nice to each other? We know this is made up. And we want to hold on to this so bad. That's why I'm like, nah, I can't do all these gender roles and you got to do this and that. Man, come on. Marriage versus other racial groups. Black Americans marry at a lower rate than other groups, and the gap has widened over time. For example, a 2019 Pew analysis found only 33% of black adults were married, compared to 57% of white adults and 63% of Asian adults. Hispanics were 48%. These disparities are summarized the the tablet below. Wow, man. Y'all cohabitating. Roscoe, get out.
Not
Melissa.
cohabiting. Not cohabitating.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Why is Roscoe trying to get in the shot? Look. Now he gonna act like he wasn't here.
I told you as soon as you started talking, he was going to get involved.
Do you know our cat used to do
You're a
that?
boy.
The cat was a boy too. He would go crazy when I would do lives. He would be all over it because of the energy. And everybody be like, "Where is BJ at?" We lost BJ. Shout out to BJ. But anyway, this was the reasoning behind. I'm like, wait a minute. If all this information is here, we can look at the data, see what we can offer, and make changes. What is scary about that?
Yeah.
CMB. Well, let's see. We almost done here. And so I asked for this as well. Dating and marriage services geared toward Black Americans. Several dating platforms specifically target Black singles, often highlighting cultural identity and community. Okay, let's see what they got. Key example include Black. Have you heard of this one? A free mobile app owned by Match Group, launched in 2017 for Black singles. Black's mission is to celebrate Black love in all forms, meaning the platform supports dating, friendship, and networking. It uses a familiar swipe interface and allows users to add identity stickers to their profiles. Example: Caribbean descent, Black biz owner, poly, whatever. Premium Black features include live video chat and the ability to undo a swipe. The app has grown rapidly. By 2021, it had millions of downloads, and it often advertised as the number one dating app for Black singles. How you feel about that? You ever
I
heard of
like
them?
it.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
detail
going.
oriented.
Yeah, that's what I wanted because I'm like, we need as much detailed information as possible. And so when you start to really understand, this is a culmination of all the information that's been available since man started writing shit down. And that's how you're able to configure all of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. But anyway, the next one on the block is Black People Meet, a long running website launched in 2002. Again, now I just want to point out, kids, that both of these is owned by a company called Match Group. Let's see who they are after this. Anyway, Black People Meet, a long running website, 2009, designed for African American dating. It advertised that there's no need to bother with any other dating sites, aiming to be an all in one community for Black singles. Notably, features include Connect Me, which lets users text or call each other through the site without sharing phone numbers. Hey, that's kind of cool. A built in icebreaker prompt to help shy users start conversations. Black People Meet has one of the largest Black dating communities, claiming millions of users over its history. And why they say claim, why they put it in parentheses like we got questions. Offers free browsing with paid upgrades for messages and boost. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was reading it like that. Anyway, girl. So now we got two. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got. Black Cupid, aka Afro Introductions. These are niche sites run by Cupid Media, focused on African American and African diaspora singles. Black Cupid markets itself as a premium service designed to bring Black singles together. With hundreds of thousands of members, its sister site, Afro Injunction, is part of the same network of 30 plus dating sites, explicitly targets African singles worldwide. These platforms offer basic free profiles and premium communication tools. Others, in addition to these niche services, many Black Americans use mainstream apps. Why are they called mainstream apps?
Mm-hmm.
Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. Some mainstream platforms also run targeted campaigns. Example, special events or filters for Black love. However, the above sites are exclusively geared toward the Black community, emphasizing shared cultural identity and safety. All right, we're getting into conclusion. Each of these platforms blend common dating app features, profile browsing, matching, messaging with community-oriented touches. For example, Black and Black people meet both leverage their connection to major dating companies to deliver robust mobile apps. The U.S. Census. Oh yeah, these is all the sources, and then they give it to you so you can go back and look. What you thinking, man? Where? Hey. Like I said, let's work toward helping each other instead of, damn, you want to fight all the time? Why? Who want to do that? I don't understand. Anywho, where'd you go, Melissa? She left. It's all right. No, it's late.
What'd you say?
I'm just, you left. What's up? You disappeared.
You
Where'd you
said what?
go? I said, where'd you go? Because I was like, what you think? We done. I read it. It's done.
You read it. It's done. I think that is. I think the things that you're able to do. I think for me, I like the
Hmm.
depth in which you can create the things that you do create. I like the interaction. The more, of course,
Yeah.
it's a back and forth,
It's a
but
process.
yeah,
Yeah.
the more you're creating with it, the more it's like, okay, a little is not enough. In this case scenario, it has to be the bigger thing. I like the fact that it pulls the statistics, it pulls the resources.
Hmm. That's what I
Um,
love. Yeah.
and so, I mean, heck yeah, all of this has the potential to do
Hmm.
and will do amazing things. And I pray that it gets in the hands of the right minded and the right hearted
Exactly.
type people, even if they
Mhm.
lack understanding.
Right.
What
Or experience in that run
yeah,
lane. I got you.
I
Yeah.
don't even know at this point what with society basically saying you can be
Hmm.
anything you want to be when you grow up, including the purple elephant. Because if
Right.
you
Right. Right.
you can pay somebody to turn you into one.
Hmm.
I don't know if we will ever get to a place, unless, unfortunately, knock on wood, and it's inevitable. We basically we're in a place that's kind of like end of the world ish, which
I
but
mean,
you
I
know what I'm
think.
saying? Before we get desperate enough to be like, I need you. I need
Yeah. Yeah.
you. Because
Yeah.
right now it's like, what's your name? Mike? Well, fuck you. Mike, fuck you too. And
No,
that's
not.
how I feel like it is
I
right now.
can't. And I
Real
love
bad.
that you. But that's what I'm saying. I want to bring some love to the table, and
Me
that's why I
too.
started
So who's
messing
in love?
around. Yeah.
Who's in
Okay. So
love?
listen, we about to be in love tonight. It's gonna
Well,
be
with a man?
R&B. No,
With
with
a
this
man?
music. With this
Oh,
music.
with music. Girl, cut
Yeah.
that on. I can do
I'm
that.
yeah, let's do I didn't say man. But we can help people who want to find a man by making good. We're gonna make some AI R&B. I'm about to change.
Oh,
Thank
we
you for
freestyling?
talking.
We're
Yes, we're
gonna
gonna switch.
freestyle some lyrics to it. What we doing?
Yeah, we're doing it all. So we're gonna pivot a little bit. Hang with us. We're gonna make some music tonight. What is it? What's today?
Today
What
is
is
the
this? Tuesday. What was two? I don't remember what. Let's call it Temptress Tuesdays. Okay, we about to get it in right now. So
tantalizing titty.
tantalize. That is not attractive, I know, but let's go ahead
Therapeutic.
and get it in.
We're gonna call it therapeutic.
Da da. Oh wait, you know what? I could do it this way. That way they could just see the screen, and we back here just talking trash. Okay, like you can have your camera on or whatever, because they can't see us. We back
Oh,
just back here, and you can see the screen or whatever. So I say we go into the R&B mode. Let's
okay.
see what this. Now these are the things. Remember, I think I played it for you, but we're gonna do it one more time. So I wrote this song called "In the Morning" years ago, and I brought it over here to kind of see what this program will do with my own music. So here is this one. Let's see, is this the right one? Moonlight dances across the floor. No, not that one. I didn't like that one. Moonlight dances across the floor. Shadows whisper what dreams implore. Gentle. No, that's the extended. Sorry, that's not it.
It's okay. I'm finna come off this camera so
Holy.
I can look at you sideways.
What?
I said, I'm finna come off this camera just to look back at you
Why?
sideways.
Why? What are you doing? What are you talking
You
about?
know why?
Okay, hold on. So we're gonna make some mood music. I'm gonna change the title.
Now we gonna make some movies.
Yeah, we're gonna make some music and movies. We're gonna make music to put on the movies.
All the men will show up for that, yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, we about to make some R&B music. I want to make some loving music. That's what I want. That's what I want. Switching gears, baby. I'm gonna put it Tempting Tuesday. Tempting Tuesday. Cause you need something after that heavy. I don't want to just end it on that. You know what
I-
I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't want to do that. I we talked about it. I appreciate y'all. They still gonna do what they do, but it just whoa, it's a lot. It's a lot, especially coming out of the mouths of people that you was like, damn, I bought your music, son.
That part.
Damn, what do I do now? Put you in an awkward place.
Everybody's suspect, yeah. The
You're
world is
right.
the
That
world.
damn. Okay, here we go. What did I say? Temp. Okay. Trent, Tuesday. I'm gonna say we making music. We making some R&B.
Meow.
Girl, I got this thing. I can make up to 500 songs.
You got what?
That's ridiculous. All right.
What's
Now
that?
remember, like I told y'all, I know he'll like I don't know if he wanna hold on, I gotta change this. Let's see. I'm changing the titles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get us some hours to I'm trying to get monetized too. Shit. All right, here we go. So we changed there it is. It's Temptress Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know if the intellectual soapbox would like us to stream, but if you would, by all means, whatever. So let's go. All right. This is Suno AI. I'm not a sponsor yet. If y'all listening, come on through. So this is just like this really awesome program that helps people, like for instance, like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love music, but I don't have a whole band. I don't have a studio, but I have ideas. And the fact that now this technology is giving people who were and are creative an opportunity to really be like, damn, yeah, I can do it now. Because the organizational part, girl, it took me 18 years to put something together like that. But anyway, let me go ahead and come on. I'm gonna do this. Okay, cool. So I wrote this song called Chicken and Wine. It was it was a joke song because it was me and my boy. Shout out to Sir. Um, because every time we link up, we'd have some chicken and wine. So I made a song about it. Want to hear about it? Here you go. I let them remix it. Ah, baby, I know you're at home. All alone, I'ma come back in the
Cause
days.
I got some chicken wine. And we can do this all
Oh,
night.
she is
Cause
getting it.
I got some chicken
Getting one.
wine.
Yes.
She mean
And
that
we
thing.
can do this all night. Ah, baby.
So it made me this song based off my song, my original song. Gave me lyrics over here. Look, they put my lyrics nice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, oh, okay, good. I made this on May the 13th. That wasn't that long ago. Shoot, I be thinking time done went all the way back. So, come on down. Listen, let's make a song.
Let's get it. What you
Let's get
wanted to
it.
say?
I think you should be the one to provide the lyrics as you are the poet.
Mm.
That'd
All
be
right.
nice. That's a nice song title.
A nice song title.
Yeah, the poet. That would be nice.
Illustrious.
Oh, I like that too. All right, let's go. So we got to get now. I can do auto for you, or you can add. Now here go the simple one. You can flip it, and you could just be like, "I want a trap, operatic trap rap song about missing the bus." It's gonna put everything that it's gonna do everything and create a song for you. So, give you an example. Let me show you. Give you an example. So, while you getting your lyrics together, well, I'm gonna ask for a 80s. We're gonna do an 80s R&B. Let's see. R&B. Wait a minute, hold on. There you go. 80s R&B. We're gonna
Uh-huh.
put sultry male singer with female singer. Let's see what kind of sound. We want some
Neo soul. Isn't that what you popped in
there you
last
go.
time or something?
Yeah, I did do that. Okay, neo soul. Let's see what else we got to add to it. Um, let me see. Okay, we put. Oh, I said sultry. Oh, let's see. I think we can put sexy too. And oh, with a 90s background beat. Oh, let's see what it do. And see, I used to love to write um music and plays and all that kind of stuff. Cause usually people who like to write or whatever, they don't feel heard. So they use ooh, we could do a 90s hip hop solo in there. Female solo, rap solo. Oh shoot.
What?
All right. That part. Ready? Okay, all we have to do now is if we had audio, we put it in here. I can also do cover songs. So if they make a song for me, I already got my voice in there. I'm gonna show you that too. They'll use my voice to make a cover of whatever song I pick. Ain't that wild though?
Very.
Okay. I know you like what see, it's working already.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy work. Girl, you can have a album done. Oh, they called it Velvet Groove. I love where they go. Cause the more detail you get, the wildest stuff come out. Oh, I can't wait to hear it. I'm excited. We just wrote a song, 5 seconds long. Tee. I gotta wait for the numbers to show up. Oh, but that's what I mean. Like I'm making music for there's a there's two like I told you there was a play that I did called Conversations and another play that I did called Bruise Fruit. And so I am going to animate them like realistic animation to tell the stories. Like they're all little vignettes anyway. So I was like, ooh, cool. I could just put this on the channel and let it play just like little episodes. and it's about a like I wrote that when I was 16. That's how long I've had it, and I've always wanted to. That was my movie that I wanted to do. Let me see. Do I need to go out? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Now let me go back in. Give me my stuff with my music. Okay, wait.
Nothing. I don't hear nothing.
Oh,
There.
hello.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna hear Velvet Groove. They gave me two scenarios. And we
Okay. Uh.
music without getting in trouble.
Silk sheets whisper, candlelights, my muse. Fingers trace the outline, the rhythm we choose. Heartbeat syncopated, pulse on a string. In the twilight shadows, let the lovebirds sing. Velvet groove moving smooth in the night. Electric connection,
Hey,
everything feels
hey.
right. Honey tones dripping sweet and
Ooh.
divine. Your body's the melody and I'm the rhyme. Your touch a slow jam, a rhythm so fine. Each caress a lyric, your hands write the line. Dancing in your orbit, drawn to your flame. Let's lose ourselves, no need for name. The moon's a spotlight, casting a glow. Your lips, the chorus, soft and slow. Wrapped in this tempo, swaying in time. Every note we hit feels so sublime.
Baseline, I'm a snare hitting tight. Fireworks spark, yeah, we ignite the night. I'm the queen, you my king, royal energy. Two souls vibing, infinite synergy.
Melissa, Melissa,
Yes.
Electric.
how are you feeling right now? I am
You always look
buzzing
for the song, cause
dang.
yeah, I always love the song, cause the part
Oh my gosh. We just created it.
I'm lit. It's
Okay,
going on
we
somebody's
we gotta
network.
go to the right. But you know what? If I made music videos to these and just ran them on the channel, that's money right there. You got, and then I could use my voice if I wanted to go and do some remixing and mess
Yes,
around.
or whatever. Uh-huh.
I'm trying to
Hmm.
for the remote. Give me a minute. I'll get it. All right. Sprays behind you. Oh, sorry. My bad. But back to the music. Oh, okay. So Velvet Groove, that was number one. I like it. Let's see what the other one got.
Mm. Silk sheets whisper, candlelight's my muse. Fingers trace the outline, the rhythm we choose. Heartbeat syncopated, pulse on a string. In the twilight shadows, let the lovebirds sing. Velvet groove, moving smooth in the night. Electric connection,
You gotta
everything
go to
feels
my live. You
right.
gotta hear this song.
Honey tones dripping sweet and divine. Your body's the melody, and I'm the
Hey!
rhyme.
I like it.
Yeah.
Your touch, a slow jam, rhythm so fine. Each caress, a lyric, your hands write the line.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing in your orbit, drawn to your flame. Let's lose ourselves, no need for names.
The moon's a spotlight, casting a glow. Your lips the chorus, soft and slow. Wrapped in
Oh,
this tempo, swaying in time.
is you
Every note we
serious?
hit feels so sublime.
You the bass line, I'm the snare hitting tight. Fireworks spark, yeah, we ignite the night. I'm the queen, you my king, royal energy. Two souls vibing, infinite synergy.
Hey,
Velvet
hey,
groove,
hey.
moving smooth in the
This
night.
what people need.
Electric connection, everything feels right. Honey tones dripping sweet and divine. Your body's the melody, and I'm the rhyme.
Oh, I like. Oh, oh, oh. That's dirty. Okay, Mr. A. Mm. Oh my gosh, I'm impressed. Wow. Okay, so that's our song forever. We can do whatever we want with it. It has, and that's another thing too. Uh,
Moonlight dances across.
um, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, I have commercial use for these, so I can take these songs and I could sell them. I could use them for a video. I could put them in my backgrounds, and that's it. How you feeling? What we doing next?
We chilling. We doing what
Yeah.
we do. Taking over the goddamn world.
All right. I'm about to make soap be a part of it. Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
a lot
sleep.
of energy.
There
I
you go.
know.
We need more people. Anyway, let's go. All
Yeah.
right. You gotta hear this song, sis. Okay, we're
Well,
gonna now I was telling
sweet
my
potato.
sister what? It sounded like you said sweet potato. Who's your mom?
No, no, no. I said for me, but mm-mm.
All right, let's see. I wanna make here's you can just make a song.
What you want me to make one about,
This is beautiful.
or what you want to make one
This
about?
one, I want something. We got Velvet Groove. Do
Wait,
we
what's
want
the
to
voice
be,
types? What's our
huh?
music types? What's the music types again?
Oh, we can pick whatever. All of them. They got every type.
Hmm.
What you mean? Like you could create, you can make your library, you can explore like, okay, let's check out what other
We
people look.
love and
Look at this. Like you can pick this. I love this little page they got thing. And when you could pick something like I'm trying to find something all out the box. Okay, reggaeton wave.
like that.
Noche
That's right.
tropical.
And then they give you like 50. Come on. You could be up all night, like in the studio, just dropping songs over and over and over again. Girl, we might have to do that. Just get offline and be back here like. But yes, okay. So I'm gonna make a song. Let me see. I don't. Tommy, help me out. My brain is struggling. We get to make songs. I have the ability to make 500 of them.
And
Okay.
that's under one account.
Yeah, that's under one account. You can come in here. Listen, if you want to come in here, I got you. I don't care.
You know,
You can use it. Shit, 500 songs. I'm not. How the fuck I'm
okay.
lucky to get 10. What are we doing? Cause I don't. I mean, what I've learned with AI and things like that is like I'm cool with what. the other side of it. I know people be like, "Oh, but you can do this," but it's no different. People been utilizing humans in crime forever. You're gonna have people who do all right. You're gonna have people to take it and run. When it settles down, it ends up being the same thing. I like it, and I want to try to do it or whatever. But
And as long and that part, it's very hard to, I mean, trying to stay um, uniquely you, because that's what draws. But then, how do you keep up with that?
hmm and then without taking away from yourself,
Yeah.
without wearing yourself out. Okay, so let me see. What else do I like? Let me see. I like. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let me see. Two female rappers, old school beat. Oh,
What?
oh, I can't spell. And on top of that, I'm gonna do. Hold on, two. Okay, got it. Old school beat with an early EA 2000, early 2000s vibe
E
about.
to the E to the. I'm just kidding.
Yes, we about to see about getting. Oh, about wooing this man. I'm gonna say that. Woo it. Is that it? Trying to put your woman wiles on him. I'm trying to think how I put it. Old school be early talk about how could I put it that it don't sound crazy? Does it sound crazy when you say it as a woman? Like a vibe about about talking to this, telling this dude how you feel. That's right.
Huh?
Hold on, you'll get it in a minute. All right. Let's see
And
what we
you
do with it.
find out.
Yes.
Ouch.
Oh, let me put the link in there. Here you go. Paste it. If you want to make some music, hit the link. Let's see who hit the link. You know you ain't got to get up and go nowhere. Come on. Come on, babe. Hey, we making music. Thank you for coming to
Want a
know.
song about it like the here go type shit.
It's done. It's done. It's called Hot and Steamy.
Not hot and steamy.
Look. I'll show you. Look. It say hot and steamy right there.
We should have told it to write neurotic song. Go ahead.
We can. We can. Okay, figure out the prompt. Like write you can write it up and then just read it to me. I'll write it. But let's see what they gave us. They always give you two versions, which is cool. And I've got like over 2,000 credits. I'm okay. So let's go.
Mm.
Strut in the room, confidence so heavy. Eyes locked on you, heartbeat rock steady. Gold chain swinging, got the glow of a king. Every move you make got my mind in a spin. Your style so crisp, sharper than a razor. Swagger unmatched, smooth operator. Heat rising fast, thermometers breaking. Boy, you're the dessert, my heart's been baking. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need. Got me tongue-tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my king. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need. Got me tongue-tied, can't even proceed. I want
This
you
talent
to
Michelle
you're
song
all
is the
that I crave.
bomb.
The spark in my night, the wave to my rave. Fresh kicks, white tee, looking so divine. The way you shine brighter than the skyline.
Why they giving us
See you in my dreams, now you're here in the flesh. Got me
some
dizzy like
left
champagne, popping all the
eye?
best. Chisel
Yo,
like a
this is
statue, you a
dope.
masterpiece. Every word you speak makes my pulse increase. You're the melody.
I
My
like this.
soul wanna sing.
Yes,
Got
me
me wrapped up,
too.
boy, you're my king. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need. Got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need. Got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave.
Ah,
Flame that I need, got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to
I'm
know you're
weak.
all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need, got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave.
All right, Sono. Gonna get you a boo, Sono.
right? I'm, I'm feeling hot ponytails and rolled up jean cuffs,
High
okay?
ponytails, big hoop earrings, some lip
Yes,
gloss.
and a lollipop.
Choke it out. Hey, okay. Hurricane.
Strut in the room, confidence so heavy. Eyes locked on you, heartbeat rock steady. Gold chain swinging, got the glow of a king. Every move you make got my mind in a spin. Your style so crisp, sharper than a razor. Swagger unmatched, smooth operator. Heat rising fast, thermometer's breaking. Boy, you're the dessert, my heart's been baking. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave. You're hot, you're fire, the flame that I need got me tongue tied, can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the wave to my rave. Fresh kicks, white tee, looking so divine. The way you shine brighter than the skyline. I see you in my dreams, now you're here in the flesh. Got me dizzy like champagne, popping all the best. Chisel like a statue, you a
Hey,
masterpiece.
Bonnie.
Every word you speak makes my pulse increase. You're the melody my soul wanna sing. Got me wrapped up, boy, you're my king. You're hot, you're fire.
I
Can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, tongue tied. Can't even proceed. I want you to know you're all that I crave. You're the spark in my night, the way to my rave.
Hey. Ah, I'm impressed. I don't know about
love
you.
that app.
I mean, it's
I
like having a
love that app.
toy. It's just so you
It
that you can
locks
start
you
out,
up into that screen time, chill.
huh?
I said anything that'll lock you into that screen time, and they got it.
You said make a what kind of song we want to make after this one?
Um,
I want to show you. We're gonna take this song and we're gonna turn it into a video. This will be so fun. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So we're gonna take this out. All right. So you want to do okay. Oops. Why can't I spell? Oh yeah. Ain't I spelling right? No. What is this? I need to go to bed or I mean to go back to school. Spell the word erotic. I can't think of it right now.
Erotic,
E-
ERI.
uh-huh.
OC.
What? Erotic?
Erotic. ERO.
ER. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, R. What? Two R's,
T.
one?
I
Hold
see.
on. I'm
Just
still.
one.
Okay. Start from the beginning. ER. Oh, I think I got it now.
ER.
Got it.
Oh,
Erotic. That's a struggle in my life. Okay. So we want a deep. Do we want a female or a guy? Oh, no, no. It's going to be a female. It's going to be female. Because I want female, deep, sultry voice. Voice. Aye, aye. Okay, here we go. Sultry voice about about the intimacy.
song's about.
Yeah, the song's gonna be about yeah, whatever it is. No, 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 is between the last night with a little messing with a shout out to you.
Shout out. I mean, not shout out. Who? I'm picking up your sentence. What are you adding?
I said, I'm gonna read it. Ready?
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, and we should say explicit. Yay. All right. I said erotic females, deep social voice about the intimacies between her and the main. Okay. Let's see what they do. I just love how fast it happens. Look at that. I have to turn around. I mean, seriously, like it's just wild to me. This is amazing. I don't know how anybody could be, you know what I'm saying, afraid of it. Like this is great. Oh my. We got it already, sis. You see it?
Right.
The song is here. It's called Last Night's Fire. What? Don't throw real good titles out here. And see, you can publish these too if you want.
The moonlight slipped through the blinds so slow. Your touch was a spark my skin didn't know. Your whispers melted every wall I built tight. Last night you turned my shadows in light. Oh baby, last night was a fever dream. Your hands, your lips, a burning stream. Every sigh was a flame, every kiss was the key, unlocking the wild you brought out in me. You traced my spine like a map you memorized, every inch, every curve, like you studied
Oh, I
my
had one.
disguise. The sheets
Thank
were
you.
a battlefield, night
What's
was our
up? What's
song.
up?
Two bodies in rhythm, nothing felt wrong. We danced on the edge where the stars ignite. Fingers tangled, hearts raw. We
I'm
blurred
getting my
out the
producer on.
night. A secret we shared, just the two of us there in the heat of the moment. Nothing compared. Last night was a fever dream. Your hands, your lips, a burning stream. Every sigh was a flame, every kiss was the key, unlocking the wild you brought out in me. Now morning creeps in, but the fire
No, you can't have none of this.
remains. The scent of your love still stains my veins. I close my eyes, replay it all once more. Last night's a memory I'll always adore.
Hmm.
Oh my God, can you hear still? Okay, I was scared. Okay, Miss Melissa,
Yo,
what is you feeling right now?
I'm feeling all of it. You already know
I
I'm in love with
mean,
them. You
come
already know I'm in love
on.
with them. And then the fact that they put the instrumental at the end, the
Yes,
songs that they create to like
right.
freestyle or add to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we have the option to like use. So I'm gonna show you. You can use your voice, and it's a cover. Like that's what you can create. So let's say if I wanted to, I'm gonna do the which Velvet Groove do we like the best? Hold on. Now I think I like the second one. Well, use that. So you can edit the songs you make. You have these three little buttons. If you can see, it has a song editor. And when you click on it, you can crop it or replace it. You can extend the song, cover the song. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna cover it. So I'm gonna do this. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, though. I don't care what you do with your life, baby. Okay, so what it's gonna do is take my voice and cover it. So I'm gonna do mm, cause see then it will sound like me. Which I find is amazing. I mean, how am I gonna make 500 songs? And we better get out here making songs. 'Cause everybody that was making music, they gonna be at the gym. I'm just saying. People gonna be unpacking.
Oh well. It's summertime.
Summer, summer, summertime. Ooh, I'm
That part.
all like hoarse, yo. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, I think I. Uh, oh, I did. Okay. Mhm. Okay, there we go. Mm. So this is my voice. This is me.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn it down. So that's me. So I'm gonna save this while it's doing something else. But have always been into music. I actually did a duet with a rapper once. We did it from 2 different locations. That song is still out. That you have the option to do that. Melissa,
Yo.
Melissa,
Yo.
take your time. If you need to mute, I'm still here. Do your thing. I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. Or we could come back if you want to. Or we'll do this again.
Doesn't
More
matter.
music. Yes, it does. Because I want you to hang out in the studio. You
In
can't
the
even say that
studio,
now. In
studio.
the studio.
Now, question: do you think
Mhm.
people are going to use this in reference to, or how are people going to be able to use this to Do make it do what it do, baby.
I
But
got you.
keep it from being say like say like there's an American Idol or an America's Got Talent
Right,
type,
right.
and
Got you.
people
Okay.
now kind of use it in that manner. I feel like
Yeah.
with anything, too much of a good thing becomes a problem.
Of course.
I saw an article earlier today. I was reading it from the guy who helped create Google AI.
Aha.
You saw that article?
Oh yes. I'm a tech nerd. Keep going though. Cause
Oh
that,
yeah,
that
yeah,
don't
yeah.
mean
That's
that our
right.
audience our
So
audience
I've
may
been
not know.
watching him like slowly but surely panic, saying
Hmm.
that by 2035 we're going to be hiding from robots. I'm like, yo.
Oh, come on, bro. Like, okay, here's what I'll say. I do believe that there are certain people who want something like that to happen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the zombies. It's just
Most
like when
definitely.
we had the academic. It's just like the big tornado. Folks want to survive shit. I don't know why.
I don't either, cause like, mm-mm.
I can't, if my house got blew away the first year, and speaking of that, do you know he has fired people from the National Weather Association?
Girl,
Motherfucker, did you heard about St.
you need
Louis?
to catch a little wind.
That's St. Louis. Girl, St. Louis is in crumbles. The
Damn,
mayor's like, we need money. We need help. They had to do a goddamn GoFundMe. Excuse my language.
damn,
The states, they're not. Here's the thing that people don't understand. When now I ain't gonna say that. Been out here too long on
because
that
they
one.
didn't want to conform or whatever.
Right. So you have just like we was just talking about with Diddy and all that stuff. The sad part about it is this: you can find this situation in every industry. The sad but true.
Hmm.
This crazy hierarchy, this fight for business, this oh we fighting, we making things better by progress, but you're oppressing people in the process.
Hmm.
You laying down on your linen sheets, but the babies who's making them can't don't got nothing to eat.
That
I do
part.
not mean to rhyme. That is not my. That's
Ew, look at you
no for
writing
real. It's no
music,
accident. I swear to God. I
poetry.
just don't want nobody thinking I try to
It
get my
ain't,
rap on.
it ain't what's on your signature.
My friend told me that one day we was going to work. He was like, "Your mouth so foul. You should be a rapper."
Mm-mm. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't know what that's about. Like people say I'm a rapper poet. I'm like, what the hell is a rapper
Well,
poet? Now
because
what's
they
regular poetry sound like? Like what?
this 1, 2, 3, 5. You
Girl.
are. This is how people see poetry. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. People that never gone to a black poetry slam or anything like that, they get their information from YouTube and movies. And what does it always look like? You and I are free. Chang,
Mm-hmm.
chang, 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 chang. You know what I'm saying? So it is an art, and again, I say whatever they try to label you, because that's all it is. Just put you in a particular part of it, right? The overall goal though is to be as authentically you. People gonna put titles on us all, no matter what we do. So,
Right.
um, I say do it and do it till you die. Pause. I'm just saying, like we've gotten away from wanting to be happy. We've gotten away from wanting to have joy and peace in our lives because of all the chaos surrounding us. But regardless, we still have to live. So we're gonna have to work how to live within the chaos, and that's what we do. Now I'm trying to take over the world. That's different. That's me.
Thinking in the brain, 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 brain. That
And
was free. That was free.
yeah, yeah, that's nice.
Ah, that was my vocals. Free.
Right.
Free. I'm
See,
just kidding.
no,
Uh-huh.
don't kid. Because I was telling my sister, I said, I just read on not read, but I just watched the who are they called? Damn. Like the S&P, like all that kind of stuff. I've been doing so much. I think my brain is on Friday. But the reason I even brought it up is because if I put all this content out on the internet, I can make money from it. It's a stream. People gonna watch it. if it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I can use this music to make cartoons. I can use the lyrics to make a video. Like there's so many pieces to this that you could just be creative. And I think some of us are. Oh girl, have you seen those Pixar looking ones with Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams? That's it's ugly, but I love it.
Very.
Anyway, back to the music. So, okay, so here's my song. Take select time to extend your clip. Okay, so I want to let's see. I want to cover it. So I just want to make sure. Ooh, excuse me. I don't want them to do something different. So let me see. So they did this.
How you
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. So let me
Jilly
see.
from Philly. I like that already.
Ah, that's in the morning. Let's see. Did I upload the other one? Okay, I did. Okay, so I got that. Well, we'll change the mood. I'm gonna upload this one song that I also did. Me and my sister did this music.
Nice.
Yeah, it was just cool to do. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm.
Just cool. Oh, okay, good. I got this song. I wrote this song. It's called So Good. I'll play that for y'all. Um, I've been doing like singles. You feel me?
Mm.
Cause it ain't like I don't know. Okay, let me see.
to start this sweet romance. I won't waste your time. I want you forever mine. Won't play
I'm
no
gonna shake my head like the
games.
principal
I'm
from
just hoping
Napoleon Dynamite.
you feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel good, so good, and I just can't wait to show I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel good, so good, and I just
And then hold on, wait, and then I switch it and it'll play the rest. Cause I'm adding it to the library.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping you feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel good, so good, and I just can't wait to show I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel
Can
good,
that's all the
so
steps I got.
good, and I just can't wait to show.
Just
Just
take
take
my
my hand,
hand.
I show you my love. It's like a wonderland. You
You have
don't
to
have to
worry.
worry, you'll be satisfied.
You
We
don't
don't
have
have
to
to
worry.
hurry, we can take our time, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, so good. You make me wanna say, ooh, so good. I feel so good whenever you're around. I feel so good. You make me wanna say, so good, so good, so good, so good. I want you to know, so good. I can't wait to show you. I feel so good. Ooh, so good, so good.
Okay. Dada. What you think? like that noise. What is that?
That is like ellipsis.
What?
It's like an ellipsis.
Ellipsis. Hold on, I gotta look.
Yeah, that's those three, like those three
Ellipsis.
dots that be like in conclusion
Oh,
of
that's what
the,
they call. Oh, dot
yeah,
dot
that's what
dot.
I
Like
wrote
you
a
don't
poem called
know.
Ellipsis. That's the only reason why I know.
Oh, I didn't know that was what it's called. How cool. Okay, let's
But
see.
that's the only reason why I know, Chia. Other than that, it was dot dot dot.
Oh, I'm weak. So yeah, me, my sister wrote that. That was me, my sister, and my boy. Um, what's his stage name? I don't want to be just
How
telling
you
his.
feel about doing this? Well, I know that you love it in general in comparison to your personal experiences.
What do you? I like the question. Wait, let me understand. Personal
Like, do
experiences.
you like this more in the development of the ease of the way that it can be put together in its minute facets, or
Yes.
do you still like, even if you can incorporate your own voice, or would you still prefer the not, I don't want to say burden, would you still prefer like the brick and mortar? Just something you can touch, tangible, go, blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely want to build a studio. No doubt, cause I love that. I started with that. I had a Prosonis set up. Like I said, I arranged my own music and did the
So you do
lyrics.
like that more? Uh-huh. I would too.
Yeah. So it gives you a little bit of all of it. Like I can take the ideas instead of trying to come up with a song from it. Like you have an idea. Like for me, it's like if I get inspired like that, it's usually from something like, wow, what did that come from? Or
Gotcha.
sometimes,
I just like this, the fact that it gives you like three different versions, however many
yes,
versions.
yes,
Um,
whatever you want to
I
do.
don't know. I'm so in love. I'm geeked off this app.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
tell you
I'm geeked
something.
off of it from the first night.
But look, think
I'm
about what you
jealous
can
because it's
do.
singing. I don't, and I feel like
You don't have
suppose
to sing. You don't have
no,
to
but
sing.
listen, suppose
Mm,
I pop a poem in there one day.
they'll use your
Oh,
voice.
excuse me. Suppose I pop a poem in there one day, right? And then buy the song because the song fire. And then that joint just
You don't
go
have
around
to
the
buy
world
it.
in a
It's
day.
not, you don't
And
even
then
gotta
they
buy
be
it.
like, yeah, girl, come do it live. And then I have to be like, oh, I can't sing.
No,
Y'all gonna have to run this
you know
track.
what? Come on. Let me see what they came up with. I ain't gonna stop to talk to you. That's ridiculous.
Ah,
So, no.
that what
Listen,
I'm here for.
I'm not listening to you. I'm not. Listen. We can either extend it. You see, I'm going to ignore what you said. Like I'm telling you, face up. All right, here we go. We're gonna remaster my song. Check that out. You can remaster a jam.
Oh
So
wow.
let's see what they do. They're gonna remaster my song. And they look, Melissa, my lyrics are here. I didn't even have to type anything in. It picked it all up. It detected the voices and everything.
Like closed caption.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all this
Is
is.
it accurate?
Yeah. Too
Nice.
damn accurate. But it's
Um,
accurate. Okay, so we're gonna wait, let them do their thing. They already got it, sis. You ready? They
yeah,
gave
let's
me
do
two
it.
versions of my own song. Okay, so let's go with the first one.
I was gonna say play another snippet of the first one.
Huh? What you say? Oh,
Play
yeah, yeah, yeah.
another snippet of your original if you can get to both.
Oh, you want to hear the original first?
No, no, I'm just saying because you're getting ready to play the remaster. So remind the people of a snippet of the original.
Ah, yeah, yeah. So here we go. This is the original.
I'm just hoping you feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel good, so good.
There you go.
All
How's
right,
that? All right.
remastered.
Now we're gonna have two of the remastered versions. So let's go with the first one.
Okay,
I'm gonna stand up in just a second. Just go on over there while they move this stuff. So while this is playing, because I'm gonna step away real quick. So
okay,
it'll play. The second one will play on its own.
okay.
So I'm not going where I can hear. I just got to do something real quick.
I can dig it. You gonna play the song?
I'm just hoping you feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel good, so good, and I just can't wait to show I feel good.
Okay.
So good, and I just want you to know. And I just can't take my hand. My love is like
Wait, we still here? That's you? Okay, yeah, that's you.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, I was trying to see, was the mouse moving? I saw the screen moving, but I didn't see your mouse at first.
I'm just hoping
That's
you
still the
feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good, and I just want you to know I feel
I don't know what is.
good,
Does this sound crispy to
so
you?
good, and I just can't wait to show
Does it sound, you
I
said
feel
crispy?
good,
Yeah, like can you hear
so
something?
good,
It's a little,
and I
it's got a
just
little chop
want
in it,
you
but
to
it's good.
know I feel
It sounded like the
good,
bootleg CD. Hold on, let's try
so
to say.
good.
I
Sheesh.
think that
I'm
one
just
sounds almost like
hoping
the original.
you feel the same.
Huh?
I
What you
honestly
say?
think that one sounds a lot like the first one.
The one, the first, the one
The
I'm getting ready to
original.
play, or the
The
okay, the yeah.
original.
So we're gonna listen to the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, the second version of it. Okay, here we go. I don't know why it sounds crackly, but it is what it is. Okay. Why ain't it playing? Hold on.
Yeah, I feel good. You feel the same. Yeah, I feel good, so good,
Now that
and
one
I
sounds a
just
lot more
want
evenly
you to
engineered.
know I feel good.
That one sounds more evenly engineered,
Yes, but it's so
right?
crazy because yes, I'm with you. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna find a video. We're gonna watch that real quick, and I'm gonna come back cause I got this to do real quick. You can
Okay.
speak on this. This is hold on real quick. As we was talking about when you were talking about music in that. Let me see. I think they have a theme. Not this. I want to show the people's other stuff. Like, okay, let's if you can also search for people
Mm-hmm.
or genres. So I'm gonna go genre. Which one you want? You pick whatever you like.
Oh, look at the little kung fu one. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Here, I'll go back up.
Oh, let's take the little brown girl. Hold up, scroll back.
Hmm. Down
Her, right there on the end. That gold next
here.
to her,
Okay,
right
cool.
there.
So we got mellow gold, and this is what this falls under. And so, oh, okay, cool. We're gonna play this song real quick. It's the Timberland. Somebody did a remix. Let's see what they did.
Hmm. Hmm. That's the jump
Okay.
from You
Nope.
Got Serve, ain't it?
I don't know, but
With a
no.
sombrero on it. Or
Yeah, I
something.
don't like. No. Let's see what else I got. I don't want to sit around the fire. That's that sound. Okay, let's party down.
What is she watching?
Listen, do you like rock?
It ain't gonna work. Huh?
Rock. Do you like rock music?
Do I like that?
Yes.
I couldn't even hear you over that. What you say?
I know it sound like noise. So let
Yeah,
me go back.
it's maybe
It sound like
it's the
noise.
frequency. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's the frequency of the note, but that's Aggie.
Yeah, that I was like, oh, this is bad. Okay, let's see here. What is this? And see, people have been making songs out here. Look, they even got followers. I just haven't done it yet. Like I haven't gone that way. Hey, you want to hear what the brother doing? Let's see.
Maybe I should too.
You should. Go sign you up on her. Here, hold on, wait.
No, I want to throw them all. I want to throw like I really want to buy an account for all my poems in them.
Here, look, I'm going to send you my link so you can.
I catch myself just
no, you gotta put your stuff under your account. Don't you?
Way you fold my shirt.
That's how it works.
Every move you make just calm me down. Even just walking through the house, I smile wide. There's just something in the way you move, girl. Every time I see you,
it's in the room. That's my link.
You say my name, and I forget the time. Yeah,
you gotta,
girl, I can't help it. I swear that ponytail, that cotton tee, the way you hold me, you cook for me. Your hand in mine, your little nose, even your fussing when I leave my coat. You care so deep, you love out loud. You light up rooms without trying now. You don't pretend, you don't perform, you're just yourself, and that's enough, baby. Every time I see you, I get quiet inside. You say my name and I forget the time. Yeah, girl.
It's Eric Benet.
I can't help it, I swear
or Maxwell.
Thought I was done falling like that, but you walk in and there's no looking back. Even when you're mad, you hold me close. Still hand me tea, still lay my coat. Ride with me, and that's all I'll ever need. That's right. Every time I see you, I get quiet inside. You say my name and I forget the time. Yeah. Girl, I can't help it, I swear your quiet ways, your honest laugh. You tell me truths even when I don't ask. You see me through, you call my bluff. You stick around when it gets tough. I wouldn't want it any other way. That's love, girl. Like you, girl. Oh, like you. Want you, girl. Yeah, I want you. Need you, girl. Need you bad. Yes, I do. Love you, girl. Yes, I do. Hold you, girl. Close to me. Miss you, girl. When you're gone, tell the truth. I won't fade. Think about you every night. Dream about you all the time. Call your name in my sleep. Ain't no lie. All of you head to toe. Got me right. Already know. Telling you every change. Girl, you mine for life. Yeah. So fine, so kind. Got that smile. Yes, you do. That keeps me trying. You move with grace. You don't chase, girl. You just stay. And I can't stay away. Never do. Oh, girl, I just like you.
Okay, come through, little Eric Benet song. You still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you just give me about A few minutes. You got it. If you can talk about whatever. I'll be right back.
Okay. I I in the thick of it, I definitely think it would be a dope idea. Who just came in? Let me see this. How you doing, darling? Nonetheless, I think it would be an extremely dope idea to put a collection of stuff in there. And like we were talking about last time, I think it would be dope to make it for me in my lane of shenanigans. I think it would actually be dope to put it together as an audio book for poetry. Um, because for me, I want to keep some sense of originality and creativity that's all orchestrated from my own thought process. Um, and originality. I don't want to lose it. I don't even want to enhance it. I just want it to be it and me be able to throw it into a system and the system pop out with a song because I can't sing. So, hey, I will be the non Clive, Claire Davis, whatever, be the non version of that. But I think that it's dope. I really, really do enjoy this app and this program for just that reason. Um, so yeah, to create catalogs to see that there are people who are able to go in there and create music is great. Although there's going to be, of course, a mirror image force of people that's going to say, "Oh, that's not real music," or whatever their takeaways are from it. I think it's a beautiful merge of the both. But I would absolutely use it to create an audio book. Again, my thoughts would just be if one of those songs became popular and it took off, I guess it'd have to be background music or I'd have to find somebody that sound close and make it my opening theme talk show music or something, somebody else singing it because I can't sing. Other than that, it's beautiful. I don't know how the entertainment industry, like I said, somebody had to invent it. I don't know how artists, engineers, and things like that feel about it. However, you do have people that are the former P Diddy Combs as far as the peak of his music career, who sampled a lot, things like that. So is it just an evolution in a creative um a specific creative type of lane, or are we actually giving up our ability to um, keep our minds mentally sharp by doing some of the shit on our own? Although, still, I believe your theory, Miss Chocolate, although I feel like I'm talking to myself, but you'll come back and listen. I do feel like a big part of it is exactly what you said along the lines of it can't think without you. So there's a part or an aspect of you that has to be poured into the system in order for the system to create. As long as I can have that solo interaction where it doesn't take over my character persona or personality, then I'm with it. But I still want to be me and I don't want to be duplicated. Hence the name exclusive. Ew. Let me see something here. Hence the name exclusive.
Woo, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me,
Yep.
sis?
Yep.
Thank you for your patience. I heard your question, which is awesome. So we can go in deeper. So pause and see what that looks like. Who owns what? Is this done? Okay. Here, I'm gonna put this in. Okay, I got a lot of stuff.
No, you good. I got probably about we'll probably till midnight, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I got work in the morning.
Oh, you good, sis? I just wanted to talk about. He said, "Hey, you should."
Oh, okay. Anyway, like I said, I appreciate you coming. I want to do this again with the music because, like I said, you have full commercial rights to it,
Right.
so you can do whatever you want to it.
That's not the issue for me.
What is the issue?
My issue again is something becoming popular and I can't duplicate it because it's singing and I don't. So I can always use it as theme music.
But that's what I thought you was gonna do. Like have it as you could take.
I'm gonna have it as an audio book.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could do.
I'm just gonna slightly be jealous, and I'm just being honest. I'm just gonna slightly be jealous because you can sing my poems back to me and I cannot. You know what I'm saying? You got that joint feeling heartfelt. That one poem I put in there. Let me tell you something. That one poem I put in there the last time we was up here and sung back to me, I almost cried. It wasn't even a sad poem, but it just sounds so. Oh, I almost cried. I'm be jealous. I'm gonna get myself together.
I told you to do something else. Cut the air down or something. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up right now as I'm having a little bit of a family emergencies. So, but look, we've been up here for 3 hours. Ooh, that's a long time.
But nonetheless,
come back. We're gonna do this again. I want you to bring your poems. Let's do that.
No, I can always drop them in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could just drop it in the private. And I'll put it in and we can see what we can come up with.
Yeah, I'll pick like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
I'll pick as many as you like. I have like 300.
No. I want you to pick the ones that you would like to hear with music. Because that's basically what it is. You've already told the story. Now you're just adding some ambiance in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And a voice.
Right. You can, or you can use your own voice.
Oscar, get out of here.
I know you did say that. I'm gonna have to try it and see. But then people gonna think I can sing. I'm gonna get out there.
No, they not. You can write in there that you don't want singing. You want poetry spoken over the music.
Baby. We gonna get in there. Y'all finna hear me.
Okay. We just about to make a song. Let's go.
No, we finna hear me too. It's on somebody.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can fix it with AI.
Boom,
I can help you. I can fix you. You can sing, girl. I got you.
Me. You can Milli Vanilli me.
I ain't gonna do you that way. I ain't gonna leave you lonely. I'm just saying we can make you put the word on there. I'll put my voice on in the back. Look. You can use me.
There you go. Full place squad.
Now, problem solved.
Boom.
Then that way you don't have to. That is funny as hell. Okay, let me go. I'll talk to you later. All right. Thank you. Good night. Much love. Thank y'all for coming through. Take care. And until next time.
Oh, I love it.
Peace. Peace out.
You ain't got to go home, but
you got to get the haters. Not the haters. Gotta get the haters.